Yeah.
Like, you have to put the same way I tried in lobby.
Wait, they spawn at an interval?
It uses vector targeting, so you can basically just...
let's move on. This hill sucks. Good luck, shitty Klinks players. I hope you all lose MMR. Clockwork.
My heroes are buffed. Sorry, Karn.
Rocket flare projectile speed increased by a lot.
That's a buff.
Power cogs knockback distance increased by a little bit. Duration increased little bit. Damage increased little bit. Only level 4? No. Level
burn lowered?
mana burn lowered. So damage increased, but the mana burn is lowered. I feel this is a nerf.
Maiden. I hear it.
Yeah.
Base damage increased by 2.
Whoa!
Frostbite no longer has an interrupt. Same as other routes changed. Still interrupts teleports. Frostbite cast range increased from 525 to 550.
Wow.
Freezing Field no longer has a 0.3 cast point. So,
Insta ulti.
you get insta ulti, which is nice. You can just blink BKB and then you just murder someone pretty much instantly. Like, you can, I guess,
But
overall, and just blink on somebody and just murder them.
Overall, not really an exciting change though. And considering you don't interrupt with your Frostbite anymore, I mean, that's a big nerf to that spell, I feel.
Duh.
Okay. Ooh, dark save.
Alright.
There's lots and lots of numbers in this one.
Rhyme, you're the numbers guy.
Rhyme,
Go
you do the
ahead.
numbers.
Yeah.
Surge duration rescale from 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5 to 6. Surge cooldown rescale from 13, 12, 11, 10 to 16, 14, 12, 10. Surge now causes the target to be unslowable. Surge speed changed from 550 to plus 36, 54, 72, 90%.
Oh.
Surge now causes the target to ignore movement speed limit.
Ha!
Surge now causes the target to ignore unit collisions.
Sonic! Ha!
What?
Well,
So what
Bloodseeker
if you
Doctor?
surge a Bloodseeker that already has like 4 targets on low HP? Is he gonna walk at like fucking 4k movement
He's gonna
speed?
zoom,
Everyone
dude.
just
He's
like
gonna-
It's gonna be like
stop at
anime
the
fighting.
sunset. This is like slightly ridiculous.
It's Flash, man. It's not Sonic anymore.
Teleports behind you, dude.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay, so Wall of Replica now uses vector targeting to cast.
Feels good, man.
Yeah, same as
Wall
the
of
fucking
Replica
garbage.
cast point reduced from 0.4 to 0.2. Wall of Replica cast range increased 500, 900, 1300
Wow.
to 1300.
That's nice.
Quite a long way. Wall of Replica now always slows heroes touching the wall continuously, and the debuff lingers for 0.75 seconds after leaving the wall. Previously only reapplied the slow when the illusion died. Wall of Replica slow reduced from 75% to 50, 60, 70%.
So it's like a semi-ice wall now if you put it on people. They're just stuck in
like
there.
a mini ice wall. But the cast range is the big thing. From
Yeah, the cast
500
range
to
is-
1300 on level 1, and you have vector targeting, so you can actually get some value out of early ulti on that.
yeah.
You can aim it without having your positioning being fucked.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
easily.
This might actually make Darkslayer a lot more
Because
playable.
basically you have to use it like a single target spell.
And the Surge sounds very interesting. Like 90% movement speed increase.
Whoa.
And the thing is, like, these 90% person increase right now are not as... it's not as insane as before, the changes on move speed.
Maybe. We'll have to see in-game. I still think it's gonna be pretty crazy.
I think
90%
all the
as
heroes, all the heroes that have like base movement speed on their talents are gonna be like have a huge advantage because of this. Like with these heroes at least, when playing with like Surge and.
Yeah, but now you ignore unit collisions, you don't get slowed.
Is anyone reading Dazzle?
Alright, let's keep going, dude.
I'll read the Dazzle. Dazzle, ability rework. Poison touch mana increased. Its skills now all the way up to level 4. The debuff now stacks.
What
Multi-
the fuck?
Yeah, but how
So,
often can you do 2 poison
yeah,
touches?
the cooldown was very long. I don't know if they
Cooldown's very
changed
long.
it.
Yeah, it's not that
Like
long,
15
man.
seconds
It's
It's
fairly,
not that long. You
it's
can't
fairly
keep it up.
long, dude.
at level 4.
Replaced Weave with Bad Juju. Passive ability grants you 30, 40, 50% cooldown reduction.
What?
Anytime you cast a spell, all enemies within the 1200 AoE around you lose 2.25 and 2.5 armor for 10 seconds. The debuff stack and refresh duration. Doesn't affect Roshan.
Ew,
What?
mate?
Wait, what is the
Bad
fucking...
Juju, dude.
But what the fuck?
That's some bad juju going on there. What?
That's
You
a
have
fetish.
CDR, 50% CDR.
I guess the CDR works on items as well.
Yeah,
And
I
it
mean,
stacks with Octarine.
Yeah. Bad Juju, dude.
That's some bad fucking juju.
If you're alive in a team fight and just spamming spells,
Yeah,
it's
just
a-
cast
And
your
then,
heal and
yeah,
your poison touch.
on top of
Dude,
that,
can you imagine there's just like some slow fucker and then you just press fucking poison
I
touch
can
on, like,
imagine a
8
Bristol
times?
deck.
Yeah, but this bristle's just like poison touch like 9 times.
Yeah, so the skills extremely, the synergizes extremely well with poison touch too. Then
And you just bop him in the head.
Mine
Yeah,
is a
it's
million
not-
armor.
you were just asking how often do you get a double poison touch off? Well, look at this, you get fucking 10
Yeah,
off.
okay, now you do. Now you do.
You get Octu and you get one every second or something. Like what?
It doesn't mean you only have to use it for those parts.
Yes,
as well.
you do.
You can.
Yes,
Yes.
only that one, nothing
Exactly.
else.
I know. I mean,
Hey, wasn't the heal like physical damage too?
Yeah, it is.
so
If
just the
you-
cooldown reduction,
Everything
like,
is.
fucking
If
items
you go-
buy a Dagon at the same time, just that people.
If you have level 3 bad juju and you have Octarine Core, can you grave a guy forever?
Oh,
yeah,
Aghanims and
probably.
that dudes.
And then you
Probably.
get Aghanim, and then you have
Aghanims
AoE
to
grave
your
forever?
entire team. Save everyone.
I don't know if that would work.
What?
That sounds
Oh,
great.
that might
Let's
work.
do it.
Yeah, it
Run
would be
down
6-second
mid.
cooldown.
Dude, like, that sounds.
I don't know if it's perm uptime, but it's definitely close.
Oh no,
to
no,
it.
that's 0.6 second downtime apparently. But still, you know, 0.6 second downtime.
Yeah, sure.
That
you
reminds
just-
me
you
of
just
like
use
Blade
Shockwave.
Metal Quad.
That sounds like one of funny meme we're gonna see. Right.
Alright, Shadow Wave cooldown increased by a second, I think? Yeah, just by a second.
On all levels.
Level 25 talent, nothing really special. Shadow Wave cooldown reduced to plus 40% poison touch slow.
That's some
That's-
strong
What?
Although the Shadow Wave cooldown, you kind of missed that because that would be very broken.
Yeah, you would have
But
wanted
this-
that instead for sure.
yeah.
Where am I heal?
But still,
No.
that slowest can be strong.
So,
Alright.
heroes that got poison touch just don't move anymore.
Hmm.
And it
Yep.
stacks, so you just can get easily poison touched quite
Yeah, I
quickly.
mean, with the cooldown reduction, you guys.
It's level 25, so
I
it doesn't matter, it's true. It doesn't matter.
Does the
Okay.
slow stack too, or is it just the damage? Is what I'm wondering.
I think
'Cause if
everything
it's-
stacks.
It stacks,
Everything
yeah.
stacks, yeah. You don't
If
move.
you use like
I
twice,
feel so
people are gonna be
hyped over
crippled.
Yeah,
protracted
can't
You
move.
don't move.
Alright,
Love
next.
so much.
Deathsu Profeto.
SingSing.
Movement speed increase. Sucking now drains speed.
Boring.
Yeah, you
Wow.
get movement speeds instead of just slowing your opponent. You
Ah,
also
okay.
get it.
Boring.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Thunderstrike. A pretty big
Boring.
buff, no?
It
20
is
more
pretty
damage.
big.
The problem, it sucks
Wow.
that usually you don't max it, and
It's
don't max it
80. Well, it's still 80 more damage on level 4 Thunderstrike, which was already a 400 damage nuke.
And
Yeah,
if you've got the
this
talent
is.
for that, you can still like. There's more.
Yeah.
So.
I think this is
pretty
one of
nice.
the highest damage long range nuke in the game, isn't it? For targeting.
It
Single
is.
target.
it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Mid Disruptor, dude.
It is, but the problem's like.
But
you
now
don't
maybe
really-
instead of maxing glimpse, you will max this now.
So.
No, I don't think. You
I
can
don't think
afford
so.
it. No, that's the
Not
problem,
as a
that's why it's
support.
changed.
Interesting.
That's not for
me-
support.
Alright, Waga, can you do Doom?
Sure. Doom base attack range is increased, so he's finally back to having long range. Only
Can
by
hit over the
25
keep wave, basically.
though. Yeah. Devour no longer has a restriction on consuming while another unit is being consumed, so you can keep eating.
Oh, keep
Nice.
eating more.
Devour now gives you 5, 10, 15,
Oh, what?
20 HP
Oh.
regen.
Oh
per
my
second.
God.
And
You
it
think this-
stacks?
Being consumed.
I feel like this was before, like in Warcraft 1. I mean, Warcraft
Yeah, he's gonna get a lot
was
of
like
HP
that,
from
right?
this. Devour
Wow.
now takes a constant 80 seconds to consume a creep, but that's good. You want it to last for a
Wait,
long
what
time
the
because
fuck? Wait,
that
did you guys
HP,
not
dude.
cooldown? There's no. They don't
What the
touch
fuck? That's so big.
That's
I-
amazing. You
Look
can
at
have
20. You just straight up get 20 HP regen.
yeah for 80
For
Wait,
18
does this
seconds.
stack? You think
So
does
that's
it
that's,
stack
that's
if you
permanent.
twice?
You just have
That's
a permanent
really
20
strong.
HP regen.
What if you
Devour
hit
can now be
twice,
toggled
dude?
off to not steal the creep
So
ability.
that's
quality of
counterbalanced
life.
by Scorched Earth.
Oh, what?
That's a massive quality of life change. Not just actually, it's like a
No,
big
it's
buff.
huge. It's huge, actually.
No, wait,
Yeah.
move on. Okay, move on. I see some
Alright.
nerfs coming up here.
That's
Yeah,
under.
Scorched Earth no longer heals,
Okay,
but the cooldown is reduced from 55 to 55, 50 down to 40. Scorched Earth damage is increased from 16 to 40,
So,
20 to 50.
basically, they removed the heal from Scorch Earth and gave it to Devour. That's just how it
But-
goes.
The thing
Yeah.
that's gonna happen with this is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
if you try to gank a Doom and kill him, it doesn't matter if he gets the Scorch Earth off. He already has the HP
Yeah.
regen from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bar.
that's,
Yeah.
that's a huge.
Well, movement speed, I think.
You can bully him out of the.
Sure.
It's
lane.
definitely a buff.
Creep.
It matters a little bit, but
It's
you're
a
gonna
big buff.
struggle to
I
bring
think
him
it's
down.
a really big buff.
But
It's
wait, how
definitely a
can
buff here.
you gonna bully at level 3 Doom on lane
Yeah.
with level
10
2
HP regen
Devour
already on level 3 is kind of big if
and
you
you
want
hit
to
that
max it.
region.
Oh my
And the
god.
creep region?
Keep reading, Waga.
Alright, Elder Dragon form. Splash
You
attack.
missed
now
the
does-
talent, no?
The talent,
Oh, you mean that one?
You
Oh,
Banned.
skipping. Level 10 talent changed from plus 10 Scorched Earth damage or heal to
Yeah,
plus
that's
20
big.
Scorched Earth damage. So
That's
now
a-
actually
that's a-
70 damage
That's
Scorched
a
Earth.
Doom. That's a Doom, dude.
At level 10.
Yeah, I mean it's more than Doom.
Man,
It's more,
imagine
yeah,
it.
it's more than Doom.
Imagine Doom with Phase Boot.
It's not.
Probably
It's almost an Axe Doom level. How much?
Ah, it's Radiance, dude. Build a
It's
Radiance.
Ah, yeah, actually, yeah.
Hmm.
That's some
Very
bullshit.
And Phase Boot fits him a lot.
Yeah, I think that talent will hurt.
It's level 10. What the fuck?
It's really
Juggernaut.
early on in the game.
Yeah, it's insane, actually.
Elder
so I think
Dragon
you play more
form?
around the Devour and the Scorch Earth and less around the E.
But I mean, the E didn't change. It's still good. So
Sure.
you have different ways to play it now.
Yeah. Alright.
Done? Alright, let's move on to Dragonite. Elder Dragon form splash, blah blah blah, boring. No longer does partial damage if the attack misses, also boring, it's whatever. Drow Ranger.
Ability.
Precision Aura now provides attack speed based on the percentage of your agility. 68 at level 4. Rather than damage. So no more bullshit infinite denies for your mid hero whenever there's a Drow Ranger on your team. But instead it just hits faster.
Is he harassed?
Reworked Marksmanship now provides a percentage chance to land a piercing attack that cannot be evaded and strikes through the enemy's defensive, ignoring their armor entirely. Instantly kills creeps. Gets disabled if an enemy is within 400 range of you.
Old
That's the old,
marksmanship.
that's the old
Yeah,
marksmanship.
it's like the old one pretty much.
Yeah, the old one where you would kill creeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's something new.
Yeah, like
You
does it-
also
now
hit heroes and ignore
It's
their
harder,
armor.
basically.
Armor piercing sounds really strong. I mean, against some heroes, your
Timber?
Drow Ranger is gonna hurt.
But she lost her Agi then.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, she did lose that.
That's true.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fine. She can buy Kaya and Yasha to make up for it.
Talents changed. The Agi is completely gone, plus evasion. Damage changed to attack speed, but I don't think you take this anyway. You take the cooldown reduction anyway. It's the 50% one at 25.
Okay, the precision aura changed though. It doesn't say what it says for the creeps. Is it attack speed for creeps too?
I guess so, yeah. So
Oh,
the
yeah,
catapult is gonna go ham.
Catapults are gonna. Oh, there's gonna be so fucking.
This
strong.
also nerfs the Visage combo because the birds don't want attack speed. They want more damage.
Yeah, might
Sure.
well. I'm welcoming this.
Alright, next. Shakira. Fisher cooldown increased. From level 1 only? No. Level 1, 2, and...
Early game.
3.
1 and 2.
Ah,
3. Yeah, and then 4 is
No
the
big
same.
changes. Her spirits.
That's great.
Strength gain increased from 3.5 to 3.8. Rolling Boulder changed from an 80% slow for up to 1 second.
Guys, did
To
you
a
see
stun.
the Earth Spirit?
Hello,
Wow.
we're making it now. Shh.
Did you see the Earth Spirit?
Do you want to read it for us? I know you're excited about that.
Mira, read it. This is your hero.
I already read it. I already cried.
it
Like,
was.
I cried tears
Read
of
it
joy.
out loud.
I don't wanna. It's just so happy.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep reading them.
I'm just really happy. Goodbye, everyone.
So you can finally stun again with the stunning with the rolling boulder instead. Sounds really interesting. Rolling boulder stun duration lasts an extra
you-
0.4,
Do you understand how strong that spell is now? Because
Wow.
We haven't.
2 second. Yeah, we're just reading it still. It's 2
we're still in the
second
process
stun
of
if you
reading.
roll in with a boulder though. So 2 second stun
yeah,
if you
but
connect
at
it.
max level, like it's like 4-second cooldown, and then at level 15 you get a talent that gives you like extra damage on your rolling
Oh, you
board.
can stun lock someone then.
Yeah, you can stun them forever. And also, Magnetize has an interaction with Rolling Boulder that if you Rolling Boulder a Magnetized hero, every other Magnetized hero will be Rolling Bouldered.
Oh my
Are
god.
you? Are you?
So AoE stunning
that
everyone
space,
during
yeah?
magnetize?
What
Actually,
the fuck?
Fuck.
There's so much. Like it can.
the slow from rolling boulder during magnetize was annoying, but the stun is gonna be crazy.
Like
Alright.
I still have to
Alright.
like I still have to see if they're just gonna change it so that the slow applies to everybody because they didn't explain it. But it was always that Rolling Boulder and Geo Grip applied to every magnetized hero. If one got magnetized, so in an
Let's move on. Waga?
Alright. Boulder Smash changed. Boulder Smash changed from a stun for 0.5 to 2 seconds to 80% slow for up to 4 seconds. Boulder Smash damage is increased from 50 to 200 to 105 to 300. So quite a bit of stun on it. Stone Remnant charges is increased to 7, so 1 extra stone charge is pretty big for Earth Spirit actually.
It is.
It's so.
It's gonna make it a lot easier to like manage that.
Also, also you can just continuously rolling boulder without having to use a stone. If you're like with your team, you can stun lock somebody without wasting stones if you ever need to. Like it's just such a good spell now. Like even if you're out of stones, you can still rolling boulder from like a very short distance. Like I'm just so excited. I'm just happy. I'm just so happy.
More spirits in my pubs. Feels bad.
Feels fucking bad, man. Yeah.
Magnetize AoE is increased as well, so easier to land the magnetize so that you can stun everyone.
Does that include the stones you drop?
I guess so.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, definitely on the initial
Actually,
cast.
no.
Wait, what did you
The
say?
stone you put down, they put down, and then you recover the charges. So you're gonna have more charges. Yeah, that's it. You're gonna have more stones. Like you don't.
Yeah,
lose them.
but the AoE for the stone to trigger on the
fuck?
magnetize is what Sing is talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
To
And that's
refresh
probably
it.
gonna be increased as well.
I think so.
I guess so,
Seems
yeah.
like it.
Because
Wait, are you guys
Yeah.
talking about magnetized AoE?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
AoE
no,
that.
they just mean the AoE of the initial cast. They don't mean the stones. They mean like
Oh, so
the
it-
AoE
it's-
around
Alright,
it.
so only the initial cast.
Yeah, just the initial cast.
It's still a decent buff.
Yeah, it's pretty good because sometimes you roll in and you like barely miss somebody, like they're on the end.
Alright, level 25 talents change from +1 Boulder Smash stun duration to plus 0.75 rolling boulder stun duration. Yep, get prepared for chain stuns. Alright, sounds fun. Sounds
That's what
fun.
I was thinking.
Alright,
Alright.
Elder Titty. Elder Titty. Astral
I-
Spirit damage reduced. It is now 50 at all levels, so it's kind of useless for damage, but it still stops like blinks and stuff. Return speed increased by 200. Attack damage per hero increased by a
Whoa.
little bit every level, but the last level is by plus 20.
For a
Huh.
hero.
So yeah, you play this against a Meepo. I think Meepo's dying in 2 hits.
Yep.
It was already, you know.
Astral Spirit now provides bonus armor up to 6 per hero at level 4 and plus
That's a lot.
0.5 per creep.
Okay,
So
that's
he
insane.
also becomes a tank that hits. His movement speed increased from 5 to 7, but I think this is maybe the same roughly with the current items. How boosts don't give base speed anymore, rather it gives percentage now, so this just might
Yep.
be the same.
sense.
Movement speed cap increased. This might also just stay the same. I'm not sure about this one.
We'll see.
I
And the
think it's
duration
less.
increased from 9 to 10. So yeah, basically damage removed from the initial cast, but you hit like a fucking tank now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
insane,
get
actually.
so much damage when you pass through a few heroes. And then the final thing, level 25 talent change from plus 100%
What?
These armor
Astral
matters more.
Spirit grants spell immunity.
What?
For
Yeah,
10 seconds?
Excuse me?
Hello, Mr.
Ice
Elder
Rock? Is this a
So
typo?
this is, so like you send out the spirit, you get like loads more damage, and then you bring it back, and then you get BKB.
Yep.
That sounds really nice. 10-second BKB every time you send back your spirits.
And it's a strength eater with low armor. Now he gets armor too, so he can man up to a lot of.
Yeah,
things.
he has
Are
built-in
we
armor.
reading this wrong, or are you just getting 10-second
So
BKBs here?
you just buy a moon shard and you just slap people, Mask of Madness, and you just
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's getting
Or
10
just
second
one-hit
BKB for free,
people.
dude.
Still. Pass through
I
a
like
few
it.
heroes, so you gotta get BKB and like 20 armor or even more armor. And tons of damage.
Well,
Alright.
Imagine
let's
just
be
finding-
realistic and say you get to hit 3 heroes with your spirits.
Sure.
There's no way you're hitting
18
5.
armor.
You're getting 3. So that's 18 armor and 240 damage. Holy
240
shit.
damage.
Holy shit, dude.
And that's if you get 0 creeps. Not a single creep, no
What the
like, extra
fuck?
armor.
Yeah, let's say you get like
Actual
20
offlaner now. Or actual carry.
That seems... I'm gonna run away from the Astral Spirit like the fucking plague, dude. When I see it, I'm gonna run, man.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Summon strats too, like you can't play that shit against this.
Let's move on. Ember Spirit, Fire Remnant now does damage along the way at half radius instead of only at its destination. Only hits enemies once per remnant, so you can actually just fucking laser a wave or heroes now. Yeah, I think you just laser a fucking line of heroes and units and you kill everything with
Yeah, but
Veil
since
Ember.
since you're traveling to only one remnant, it's gonna.
I don't think this is
How's
that
it
big of
gonna
a
work
deal.
for the? It's only one of them is gonna do damage, I guess. At half radius.
I mean, You just gotta put down a lot of them with the CDR talent on level 25,
Yeah.
and then you just zigzag around and burn stuff, dude.
Yeah, there's a storm.
I look forward to seeing mid one playing Ember with this shit, actually.
By the way, the radius is huge. I don't know if you've ever used it in practice mode. It is ginormous, this radius. Even at half, it is... I think it's twice the size of Storm's.
Jesus.
Really?
That's
Dude,
a
like,
lot.
Yeah.
imagine, like, you're level 25 and you have like Octarine, and you just like put like remnants on
Oh.
either side of Roche. You just stack like 12 remnants there.
Enemy
just,
goes
like,
in for Roche, and you
They
just like...
instantly die.
Let's look at this. You look at Elder Titan. Oh, you get this damage, armor, and you get movement speed. Enigma, base movement speed reduced to 290. Get the fuck out of here, Enigma. You also slow it when you leave the door.
Well,
Get the
to be
fuck
fair,
out.
Enigma got buffed a lot by all the roots not stopping him, right?
Shit.
That's true, actually.
So I actually think Enigma is still pretty fine with this match so far.
Hide the green text, please.
Faceless Void.
Yes.
Time lock now causes Faceless Void to land a 3-second attack while the target is locked in place. Deals bonus damage and bashes for 0.75 seconds.
Free bash, and also what?
So
Free.
It's that world, dude! That's what it is.
So it's basically just an Echo Saber?
Yeah, it's an
Bash?
Echo Saber for free, dude.
Can it trigger itself?
I suppose it triggers other things.
Trigger itself, infinite hits. Let's go.
What was
Oh,
the
is that true?
I wonder if it does.
What?
I'm sure it's got an internal cooldown, right?
Can you enter an infinite loop where you just Echo Saber and just fucking bash?
And you
forever?
just kill a guy in one hit if you have the perfect RNG?
Yeah.
One punch man.
machine gun?
You just have like a 1% chance to instantly die. I'm sure it's got an internal cooldown.
Dude,
I wanna.
It doesn't say anything
What the
about it.
fuck?
This warrants investigation. Give me.
I mean,
give
if
me
it-
Yeah, it definitely does.
I'm
I
trying
think
it
they would
to
write
lobby.
about it.
Go test it.
Alright, next. Added to Captain's Mode. Good luck, professional players. Soulbite now applies a leashed
Leashed.
state, so you can't blink from it anymore. Disallowing teleportation and mobility-based abilities. Still, you can force staff people out of it. I think. I think you can.
Yes, we can.
Duration reduced. Same at level 1,
No,
actually.
you couldn't before though.
Yeah, you couldn't before, but now you can. It's a different
They
state.
said for Slurk, they didn't say for Grimstroke.
No, but it's the same state. It's leech state. So now it's.
By the way, guys, when Void
It
hits,
works.
it works. He makes
It
another.
works? Oh
Yeah,
my
and then
god.
there's like a little ghost void that hits him, and then that one can proc another ghost void.
Yep.
Oh
I just saw
god.
like
And
4
other-
of them in a row.
And the other ghost can proc it as well. So
So you just need to go to a casino. That's what
Yes.
you're telling me. You need to be lucky.
Let's go.
Okay, next. Phantom Embrace creature now gets closer to the target before latching on.
Ah, finally. That shit was ridiculous, man. It was latching like from, I don't know,
Like half of the range.
300 range or something. It was
Okay.
ridiculous.
Inkswell now does its maximum impact based on the duration it hit any hero rather than the amount of DPS dealt to all heroes combined.
Ah. It's a
Oh.
nerf.
Okay.
So rather than having like two people
So
in
nerf.
it,
It's like, it
as
doesn't
long as
matter if
you're
it's-
on him for a long time, you're fine.
Well,
Okay.
that also means that if you latch onto one single hero, you can get maximum even if
Exactly.
you're not on two heroes.
But you
so
have
it's a
to
nerf
start
and a buff.
Yeah.
You have to start with it on top of him. kind
Yeah,
of.
exactly. So it's yeah.
Okay.
It's a nerf in some scenarios.
The max stun, it is slightly nerfed, I think. Yeah, very slightly nerfed.
Point out.
I just saw a
0.2.
5 times proc on the Faceless Void thing. Oh god, that's terrifying.
Talent change, +2 hits from the Phantom to +1.
Mhm.
It's whatever, because it's still 3 hits for heroes, right?
I mean, it's 4 here. It's 4 hits for heroes with this.
Yeah, it was 3.
Four
and then
hits.
became
It was 5.
Now
It was
it's
5
four.
with the previous talent. Now it's gonna
Yeah.
be 4.
Four.
Holy shit.
I mean, yeah. But that's at level 20 anyway, right? So.
Yeah, you don't really get it on support Grimstrokes. Or very,
Yeah, on,
very
on level
rarely.
20, you're probably gonna be Hexed or Halberder or something anyway.
Waga, you do this one. I don't like this hero. I hate him.
I don't like this hero.
I don't like
but
this
I'll
fucking
read it-
hero. I don't like
I'll
his
read it
face.
for science.
Skip him.
I'm glad to.
I can pretend he doesn't exist, but here we go. Berserker's Blood no longer gives magic resistance. This
Oh,
starts
yeah,
out in a
okay, I
nice
like
way.
Ah, I like where it's
Now
going.
provides health regen up to 20,
Aw.
40, 60, 80% of strength
impossible
Um,
to kill him.
based on missing health. So when he's lower health, he gets more health regen.
Yes,
Yeah, but now you
Berserk-
can nuke him down with magic.
Berserker's Blood now ramps up faster when lower health. replaced Inner Vitality with Inner Fire. In a fiery rage, knocks all enemies within 500 range away from you, dealing 100 to 265 damage and disarming them. Oh god, Huskar would build in
4
disarm.
seconds?
Easy
For
dagger,
up
easy
to
dagger.
4 seconds.
What?
Enemies are knocked back to 550 range away from you. Knockback duration is 0.6.
It's like old
cooldown
Invoker Plus.
12
you know?
seconds cooldown.
Yeah.
And mana cost 150. But, I mean, he doesn't really care. That's all he uses mana
For
for.
a spell called Inner Fire by Huskar, that's a surprisingly mild skill. Yeah, it knocks them away and then disarms them. What kind of fucking... What?
Yeah.
You'd
I
think
thought it
you'd
would smack
burn them
someone.
alive. Yeah, you'd think like, oh, now he does 800 damage per second on a guy with fire or something, but no.
He's more like, get off me.
Yeah,
Oh, you have
he's
a reason
pushing
to buy
people
a
away
dagger
from
on
him.
as well.
Well, at least we're not
Might
gonna
be
see
No, he's
irritated.
bad against like physical damage, but worse against magic damage.
I mean, he's
Like he's completely different right now.
But if you buy a Hood BKB, what can magic do?
no more less
Yeah.
big.
And then he has
Huskar.
talents. Level 15 talent is changed from lifesteal 15% to 20%. The other one is changed from 10 damage plus on the burning spears to 15 increase. Level 20 talent changed from 15 strength to 20 strength, and level 25 from 150 attack range to
I'm pretty sure
100.
never-
So all talent buffs basically.
All talents are buffed.
Yeah, but 25 you don't get the range. Anyway.
No, probably not.
Especially with the burning spear buff again. The talent
Yeah,
buff.
probably not. Let's keep
It's a-
going.
it's a ton
Let's
damage.
pretend Huskar doesn't exist. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Huskar is
Yeah.
removed from the game.
Alright.
Yeah. Same with Aquila. Bye bye.
Yeah.
IO Spirit's cooldown increased from 26 to 14 to 26 to 20. So longer cooldown level 4 by quite a lot. 6 seconds more.
Yeah, that's
That's a
almost
lot.
50%
50%.
increase in that shit. Almost.
That's a very big change in how much damage Wisp will do with the balls. Jakiro Macropyre damage now lingers on the affected units for 2 seconds. Oh, so it's gonna be harder to walk through that shit.
I mean, you can't just walk through it and then get out. Like,
Of course, but then you
Yeah,
have
but
2
you
seconds.
take damage. Yeah, you take a lot of
I mean,
damage.
you can't. I said you can't do that. Like, expect to not take.
Yeah, because that's what everyone has always done against Jakiro. You just run across fast. But now,
And this also means you
Force
just
stuff
splash it
over it.
once on them.
Yeah, so you don't have to get a clean hit with it. It's pretty strong. Nice buff for Jakiro.
Alright. Juggernaut. Agility increased by 10, but the base damage is the same.
More agility, more move
More
speed.
attack speed, more armor, more everything, yep. Except for damage. Changed how Almi Slash does the strikes from just physical damage nukes, with occasional invisible attacks depending on attack speed, to all full real attacks that can proc your crit and items. Last 3 seconds to 3.5, and attacks at 1.8 your attack
Oh
range.
shit, dude.
Provides plus 30 to 60 damage, and the Scepter improves this to 4.5 seconds at level at the
Late
third
hit.
level. 70 seconds cooldown only.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
but
no, that's
with the-
Aghanim.
with the scepter.
That's with the
Scepter.
Aghanim. Yeah, okay. This is Aghanim.
How does that work with the level 25 talent? Because that gives you plus 6 Omni Slash
It's probably
strikes, but it must... Huh.
It must be plus seconds now, but it doesn't say anything about it.
Yeah, they haven't done anything about
They
that. I
forgot.
wonder what it has in the... I'm gonna check in the client.
Yeah, check
So
it.
so basically he just doesn't do the flat damage anymore from the skill, but now it takes his auto attacks and
He's weaker.
skills of your
He's-
items.
That means he's much weaker.
Well, you only use
No,
the
I
ultimate
think it's
early game
stronger.
to- It's,
One
I think it's
second,
stronger in all
yeah.
phases, because
Like, when you get
1.8
1
times
second
attack speed
negation.
is really good.
You have to keep in
One-
mind that the attack speed cap is also increased, right? So
you
Juggernaut,
drop
who
super
typically gets
fast.
high attack speed,
apparently
and now he gets
um,
1.8 times his attack speed. He's gonna be attacking
Oh, it's
really
plus
fast
1
in this
second
shit.
Omni Slash duration, so it goes up by 1 second. There you
okay,
go.
yeah. So instead of attacks, more attacks, you get another second on it. Yeah, this looks like
Jeez.
looks like a good fucking skill, man. Like what? It's
Yeah,
insane.
but I think it's weaker early game. Like, for example, when you hit level 6, you can't necessarily kill someone.
Yeah, but that's nice because that was cheesy as shit.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean,
it's
that-
probably
that-
slightly
that-
weaker in early game, but it's gonna be way stronger in the mid and
I
late
think
game.
it's not just slightly weaker. Like, now you cannot just solo kill people when you get, like, you hit level 6, you can make a rotation, you know, with your ulti,
If you
like,
press-
ulti or the offlaner, whatever.
If you press
Can't do
your
this
first
anymore.
spell with axe, you will never die by Omni Slash.
That's true.
He will tickle you.
But you only
Armor
get
here.
30 armor instead of 40 on Axe.
Yeah, but
so you
still,
still
like,
got-
imagine you're playing against a Timber that has level 3.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it
Okay.
removes some of the damage.
Alright,
That's
Omni
really
Slash no longer constantly issues self-interrupts to reach attack. I don't fucking know what this is, but whatever. It no longer insta-kills creeps.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah,
Weaker.
okay.
of the light.
This is a bit sad.
Oh,
because
Rhyme,
can
this is all
summon
you.
creeps.
I hate this hero.
Ability rework. Remove Mana Leak in Spirit Form. Recall has been moved to Chen. Illuminate cooldown increased from 10 to 11. Changed how Chakra Magic works. Restores 80, 162, 40, 320 mana and removes 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds off of basic abilities currently on cooldown. Cooldown 20, 18, 16, 14. So yeah, you can cast that after someone has already cast a spell. So that's a lot more versatile. Just generally a lot stronger actually.
And all basic abilities.
Yeah, it's all basic abilities, so some heroes are going to do really well with this.
Yeah.
Reworked Blinding Light into a basic ability. Causes everyone in 600 AoE to be blinded, missing 70% of their attacks for 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. Knocks targets back 350 units and deals 50, 100,
What?
150, 200 damage.
Wow.
Cooldown 30, 25, 20, 15. Mana cost 100, 125, 150, 175. Cast range 550, 600, 650, 700.
That is one of the best anti-splitting push skill in the entire game, isn't it?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's absurd.
That is absurdly powerful. You have a carry hitting a tower? Nope. You got blinded. You're not hitting for 6
15-second
seconds.
cooldown, and you can use that on yourself as well, and it's just... That is very good, because then you
So you
can...
can
have-
double blinding light basically.
Oh, no, not quite. It's 15 seconds cooldown, but you can almost have 100% uptime on it.
Yeah, almost.
You can-
Imagine this combined with like Arc Warden. You're not pushing. Like you don't.
Oh, keep breathing, Rhyme. I'm seeing something from Dota 1 here.
Added a
Oh, I
new
said
ultimate, Will-O-Wisp. Summons an attackable light entity, Ignis Fatuous. The light flickers on for 1.3 seconds and off for 1.75 seconds. Enemies within a 650 radius are hypnotized and forced to look at it whenever it's emitting light. Unable to act.
It's like a mini black hole I tried in the lobby. It pulls you to the light as well and make you sleep.
Yeah, go to the light.
The light entity can be killed with 4, 5, 6 attacks. Otherwise, it will flicker 3, 4, 5 times before going away. Cooldown 120. Cast range 900.
So
Mana
it's...
cost 200, 304.
Super's good at Roche this.
Dormant
now.
for 1 second before the first.
So I
flicker
guess it's like a cuddle phoenix egg now.
With no
But
damage.
no, well, instead of having a stun at the end, it just stuns like all the fucking time.
Yeah, that's true. It's mini sleep.
Isn't it like an AoE, man?
I mean, you can BKB
Yeah, I
in the
was thinking
middle
about
of this,
this,
I
yeah.
guess.
It's like AoE midnight pulse or something.
But you can run away from it really fast, by the way.
I feel when Coddle just turns you into a moth.
You can just get out of it really fast. If you
Scepter
had
now
Mana Leak
just
balance,
causes your Illuminate to heal during the day.
Ha! Get nerfed,
This
shit
turns
hero.
your hero into the spirit form visually during daytime. Yay!
But only visually.
Yes.
Only
Level
vision.
25 talent changed from +2 seconds Mana Leak stun to +2 Will-O-Wisp flickers. More shiny lights for everyone.
Wait, what?
Interesting change.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Very interesting change. Seems strong.
I wanna
Seems really
see it.
strong.
I don't know if the ulti is strong or not.
Alright,
I'm
next.
I
Nice.
think it sounds pretty strong. The teamfight control it provides is really good.
Yeah, that ability seems
Yeah, but
kind
think about it this way. At first second, it's not doing anything. So as soon as it's
Yeah,
down,
but
but if you BKB,
And if you
sure, but you
You
could be
can-
stunned. What if you're just
could-
stunned and then they put the
Yeah.
Will-O-Wisp? It's a teamfight ability, right? It's not gonna
Yeah,
be without other abilities. And
Obviously,
Kodo will
BKB
not
is-
try to solo kill you with it, maybe.
BKB is very, very, very good against it, but yeah.
Yeah, but
like you can definitely BKB in between the stuns.
sure, you can. But
it
it
depends
sounds
where
super
stuff
annoying
are.
still.
Yeah.
It makes it really difficult. You can just drop this one when the enemy team's
Keep-
going on somebody,
keep in
unless
mind-
they all put BKB, you just throw this at them.
650 radius is fucking massive.
Yeah.
Like, keep that in mind. 650 radius is enormous area.
That's true, actually.
So,
Check it out.
all right, let's keep going.
I'm gonna
LC Commander. Wins a duel automatically...
Free heal.
Winning a duel automatically casts press the attack on you.
Does it
Okay.
cast it on the enemy as well?
I
He-
don't
dead.
think so.
No.
I guess
he's
it's not
dead.
really-
Only when the duel finishes. So if just casts it on
You're
his
not
dead
alive,
body,
Aiden.
and he just like moves a little bit. He's like, oh, I'm still dead.
I think the enemy should get it if they win the duel as well.
I think they did get it.
No, you don't, because like after you win a duel, he does his hands. Like an
Yeah.
animation. I tried it.
Waga, do the Lich. I hate this hero too.
I love Lich, dude. Let's go. Lich
It's good
ability
last-
rework. Intelligence increased from 16 plus 3.3 to 20 plus 3.6. It's smarter. Frost Nova mana cost reduced from 125 to 190 to 105 to 180. Replaced Sacrifice with Sinister Gaze. Channeling single target. Causes the enemy to slowly walk towards you. Moves at a point of 32, 38, 44 to 50% between you two. Okay. Lasts up to 1.6 to 2.5 seconds. Cast range 500 to 575. Cooldown 30. Mana cost 120 to 150. So that sounds evil with Lich ulti. Really evil. Replace Ice Armor with Frost Shield. Targets itself or an ally and applies a Frost Shield. Reduces physical attack damage taken by 30, 40, 50, 60% for 6 seconds.
What the fuck?
Every second, all enemies within 600 AoE will take 20 to 50 damage and will be slowed for 35% for 0.5 seconds. Every second.
What's the cooldown?
Cooldown is 15 seconds. Starts at 30. And mana cost
It's a
100
good save, basically,
to
against
130. So Lich now has a lot more control on the enemy's movement speed and how they move around. On top of the fact that he can like throw his ulti out. And this is gonna be a really, really good like save against duel or something like that. Level 20 talent change from 180 GPM to the GPM to plus 2
No,
2
it's
seconds.
2 seconds for shield. That means you get like over 50%.
Yeah, but 180 GPM, dude. Where's my money?
You don't
the
get
other
to level 20
25
as easy anymore because you don't have sacrifice. Think of it that way too.
The real question here, what kind of drugs do you think Ice Rock does when he makes a patch?
Should ask him.
Pretty
that.
sure LSD isn't there somewhere.
I'm pretty
Level
sure,
20
yeah.
Level 20 talent is giving slight nerf to cast range. Level 25 talent is increasing the ice armor. What? Level
No, it's
25
changed. It's changed.
talent increased from ice armor provides 30 HP regen to frost shield
Yeah.
provides 60 HP regen.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So
the
you
armor
can
is insane.
still do a quick heal on a tower, I guess. I mean, I assume that you can still frost shield towers. If so, then 60.
That's true, yeah. It's kind of like
60% physical protection for 6 seconds is crazy good, right?
And you get the other 10 at 20 to get plus 2 seconds on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8
But the thing-
seconds, so 60% damage block on a tower with 60 HP regen on level 25.
Why would you ever pick 3 and when this guy exists?
You can get both. That's why.
You
But
don't pick
You gotta
both.
keep in mind,
Keep both.
getting level 25 on Lich now, you don't have sacrifice.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't know about
I am so
leveling.
fucking happy this
I'm
shit's
pretty
on.
sure his laning is still garbage.
Oh,
Well,
I'm so happy.
his laning is garbage now.
Yeah, his laning is gonna be garbage now. I really agree.
He's gonna go out of mana, like, in 2 shots.
Are you sure
Yeah.
about that?
He needs mana. Look at his mana.
The
He
mana
becomes
cost-
a bit of
If he's
offlaner.
full mana, he can kill the offlaner really easy though. Slow
You're
mana.
right, actually. I have no idea how Lich is gonna pay for his mana costs. Like, they made Frost Nova cost 10 less mana, and then they're like, here, take
Gave him
other
some
abilities
ability.
that are really
You got more
expensive.
ints. You got more ints.
More
you
int.
got a lot more
But I don't know if
Yeah, but
yeah, I know it's not doing that shit.
he has one more spell to cast as well.
two
He's
more
gonna do like
spells,
everyone
really.
else,
The
man,
Frost Shield is much more expensive than the
Yeah,
Ice
but
Armor.
imagine.
But look at
imagine he goes lane.
look at the
Right?
Frost Shield at level 1. 20 damage per second for 6 seconds, and it slows 35%. You know, forever pretty much, for all 6 seconds.
That sounds
You-
fun.
If you have a strong high stat hero with that, you can't run away from it. And you do a shit ton of damage.
Cocaine
Okay.
is the drug keto OS.
Let's keep going, Sing.
Life Stealer. Feast changed from 4.5 to 7.5 to...
Of current health.
Oh, it goes
What?
to health.
Oh my
So
god.
instead of current health, it now scales to max health only.
OP.
Oh, this is
That's much stronger.
OP as fuck.
So he doesn't get weaker as the enemy gets lower HP.
Oh my god, dude. He's gonna
insane.
slay.
It's
This is
And
Last
if I
Stealer
recall correctly, this is also physical damage.
Yes, it is.
So it scales with all minus armor.
Dazzle Lifestealer.
Holy shit.
That's so good buffs.
Like if you
Yeah.
have some
Worth it.
10% HP Centaur, you run away from that life stealer, man. He's gonna break your legs and eat you up.
Like,
The fuck?
50 hits to kill anything without any damage at all.
Oh,
25.
yeah.
25 hits.
25 hit.
No,
Oh, it's
that's a
okay.
lot of hit.
Easy Woods Life Stealer.
Well,
is
less
like-
than 25 because you know he does damage
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that's just like without any damage.
And then you
on the
just
hero
have
itself.
an ally
It's just
puts the new Solar Crest on Lifestealer, so
Yeah,
he hits
yeah, yeah.
faster.
Yeah, the awareness, the curse, you know, you
And then a talent
God,
change,
actually.
you get another percentage on top of that 4%, raising it to 5.
Alright.
I don't remember his other talent. Is it plus rage or something?
Rage, yeah. Plus
2
second
seconds rage duration.
I
So
think that one's
this
still
one-
better than this.
Yes.
I don't know, I
Maybe.
think
Depends on the
depends.
units you're fighting.
Because you hit faster for a longer period of time. It's probably still better.
Yeah.
It's only 80 though. Like rage is not that much attack speed.
80 attack speed
depends on-
and
It's
magic
a lot, yeah,
immunity
but-
is nice, dude.
It's nice, but I don't know.
Next, Lion. Mana drain slow increased 16 to 25 to 20 to 32. It's actually quite a bit of slow.
Pretty good.
Finger of Death now gets stronger with each kill. It gains plus 50 damage per hero kill. If the enemy
my
dies within 3 seconds of being hit by the ability, the bonus is still granted.
No. You have the last hit with this ability. Just steal all the kills, chat. Take all the kills.
What,
Or
what
buy
happens if
Scepter
you
and kill everyone.
Yeah, Scepter, man. We kill 3 heroes at the same time.
You get that, you get that.
I think what you do is you play mid Lion and you start racking up kills from the fucking beginning, dude.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
And then just watch
You
it.
zap idiots left and right. This is an infinite scaling hero, so if you ever get 2-hour games, that nuke is gonna hurt at some point.
You buy
That's
Yasha,
funny.
Kaya Yasha.
Dude, imagine with Aghanims. If you get multiple kills with Aghanims.
Yeah, you get
Yep.
plus, you know.
Also,
Rampage.
someone pointed out in my chat that Lich now has a way to cancel TP with that W. He's
Oh.
gonna be able to stop TPs by forcing them to.
Oh,
That's true.
So that's
sinister
pretty big.
gaze.
Yeah. Yeah, sinister gaze, not the nice gaze.
Molesting.
A full mana Lich early game is actually really scary. But
Alright.
once he uses his spell, he has to go back.
All right, Admiral Bulldog, you the next one.
Rhyme?
Oh, no.
Lone Druid ability rework. Base movement speed increased from 320 to 340. Spirit Bear movement speed increased from 320, 330, 340, 350. Well, they've all gone up by
10,
20.
20.
Spirit Bear attack backswing time reduced from 0.67 to 0.4.
That's big.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty big.
Spirit Bear attack damage increased from 35, 45, 55, 65
What the hell?
to 35, 50, 65, 80.
Also a big buff.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Keep reading.
Spirit
keep
Bear
reading.
now has a level 1 ability, Defender. Passively causes 30% of the damage Lone Druid takes to be instead dealt to the Spirit Bear, if you are within the leash range.
The leash? Does he fucking walk him now like a dog?
Yeah.
I mean, you always walk them like a dog.
Replaced Rabbit
Bear
with
can't do
Spirit
shit by itself.
grants both of you 30, 50, 70, 90 attack speed, and causes 40, 50, 60, 70% of the damage you deal to restore life to your Spirit Bear, and damage your Spirit Bear deals to restore life to you.
What?
Duration 10 seconds. Cooldown
Teamwork.
42,
Yo.
34,
That's cool.
26, 18.
Admiral Bulldog.
That's
yeah,
the
Mana
thing.
cost 50,
Yeah,
60,
Tam.
70, 80.
Is this one of
I-
the biggest buffs so far?
I don't know if it's a buff, dude, because you
No.
lose rabbits.
It's a huge buff, but he loses the move speed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Without the move speed, he's not gonna be able to chase anything now.
Ooh,
If he does hit stuff though, it hurts. And
that's pretty
I'd
nice.
say, I don't know. It's
Article.
a cool change. That's all.
he's basically Article, like if you jump him. Or
There is
something.
another buff though. Imagine coupling this bear with face boots now that where you cannot run from it, his base move speed went up, so the percentage of that also goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
this has
I
some
feel like
sick
he's-
synergy with face boots.
He's the
Yeah, he was
fastest man in
super
the
fast.
land, basically.
Yeah.
340, what the fuck?
Face boots on both of them and just run at people. I don't know. I feel like Lone Druid got crazy buffed here, dude.
Yeah, I think so too.
It fixes one, yeah, it addresses one of the problem you had.
Oh, Luna.
Alliance is
nice.
back, man. Calling it.
Luna. Lunar Blessing now provides primary attribute bonus instead of bonus damage.
Fucking serious, dude. That's
So
actually insane.
yeah, if you
It's got-
pair this with Vengeful Spirit, you gonna do a lot of damage.
That's fucking insane. What the fuck?
Wow.
What the fuck?
Time
And
for
then
Centaur Luna as well.
Dude,
level
like,
15 talent, there's another plus 14 on this.
this is,
Yeah, like
Centaur
there's-
Revenge
you
Luna?
have some- yeah,
3k items for everyone.
it's fucking insane. What is this?
I mean, just imagine how much HP it gives to
Yeah.
Sank Phalos.
Support
Like
will
what?
not die next to her.
Dude, you just play Luna, you max your fucking aura level 7, you have a 26 strength for your strength heroes on your team. Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Dog, reworked Howl, now gives attack speed, armor, and HP regen to all player-controlled units on the map.
What? Excuse me?
Last 9 seconds. I think what it should be here is Lycan is now removed from the game and nobody cares.
I think what it says is you will now get cheesed by Lycan together with Broodmother, and Brood will take your base in less than a second.
You are actually correct, sir.
Yeah, like a bunch of heroes. Necronomy comes back. So.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't wanna
Necrophos is
see
gonna be
that ever.
scary.
Do you think these buffs are doubled at night?
I mean, they didn't,
I guess.
They didn't say. They didn't say.
No way.
No, it's not. I don't think.
You don't think it's double at night?
I think it's double at night, dude. I think it
Let
is.
me check.
Let me try it. Let me try it.
No, but it's not. They
You can't get
rework-
nighttime in the demo
Ah,
game.
yeah, that's true.
The ability is a new one, basically.
No,
Rework is a new ability. So
It doesn't say anything about the nighttime.
Actually, I
on the
can.
tooltip.
I will make
Oh,
Night Stalker.
I'm pretty
It
sure
says
it's.
evening
okay.
game.
Attack speed seems to be such a big theme in this whole patch.
It does seem to be there.
Yeah, like
A
everything
lot
is
more attack
just
speed and a lot less
Damage.
damage. Yeah.
damage.
Magnus. Skewer cooldown reduced from 25 to 26, 24, 22, and 20. Rework Shockwave releases a wave towards a target point, pulls units towards it slightly and deals damage. Slows by 60%.
What the fuck?
Distance 1200, projectile speed, pull duration 0.2. This is weird. I think you're gonna have to see it to really understand it.
I mean,
it's basically a better shockwave, no?
It just sounds like Shockwave, but with a little bit of like pulling you. So just a little bit of manipulation on top of it.
And slowing.
Okay. I like
Yeah,
it
so it's
doesn't
basically
double
a
at
better
night.
shockwave, dude.
And I wonder if this works with Ags. So it comes back.
Oh,
They just bring him back.
yeah, pull one side and then pull the other side because it's coming the other way.
We'll have to see, I think.
Alright. Medusa. Stone Gaze no longer grants enemies plus 100% magic resistance. Stone Gaze no longer kills illusions instantly. Mystic Snake no longer changes damage type against stone gazed enemies.
That's
Alright.
right.
He doesn't need to.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's a PO.
uninteresting changes, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Very meh.
Who
Very
cares
meh.
about this hero?
Who gives a shit, yeah.
Meepo. Base movement speed increased by 10. Replace Geostrike with Ransack. Each attack steals health from your enemy heroes and from creeps, and heals all meeples by the same amount. Has no range limit. This hurts the enemies as well. Does not affect Roshan. So, okay, he steals.
It's a stealing patch, dude. Everyone is
Yeah,
stealing.
everyone's stealing, dude.
Clones now only drain 50% of normal XP from the area.
But Meepo doesn't slow anymore, there's that.
Yeah, he doesn't slow.
I think
Very
this is a
dependent.
nerf.
He does way less damage too. Way less damage.
I mean, I'm not
Harder
sure.
to kill, but harder to gank with as well, I think.
At least you can like BKB and run away, but man fighting Meepo will be tougher. Like if you
Yeah,
stand
exactly.
Yeah, he does more. He does less damage though. Like Geostrike.
You
would
could
do-
like
does
farm
a
with
lot
like
of-
3 meeples in the jungle and then one
Yeah,
one
but
meeple could
the
just like
fact
tank
that
a tower.
the fact that they steal health though is less damage from Geostrike perhaps,
Steal?
but if they have high attack speed, and
Yeah.
keep in mind the Wraith bands give attack speed now,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know.
It's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage. I think.
That's a lot of damage.
He might get really tanky too.
Does anyone understand this Morana change? I don't.
Leap now causes the direction
Yeah,
Miranda is
I-
facing to point towards the leap direction. Well...
Wasn't it like that before? You press leap and it goes in the direction you're facing?
No. Before,
No,
if
sometimes you double leap, right? And you leap like in and back, like back again. So now that's not gonna happen.
No, before you could kind of switch direction where you're looking mid-leap. Like, kind of half. It wasn't...
Turns around in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. It turns around in the middle.
Yeah.
It's more straight now. I tried.
Okay, that's good.
Alright.
So it's a little bit more consistent
Also,
now.
look, clones now only drain 50% of normal XP from the area. So he's not gonna level up so fast, I guess.
I guess so. I guess
Yeah,
so.
that's fast, yeah. He's not gonna steal
Um,
from his teammates. So much.
Well, let's move on, I guess. Monkey Kong. Mischief will always transform into a courier when nearby another courier. No more spamming fucking Mischief just to get the courier now. Mischief now grants you
Invulnerability?
0.3 seconds of
Touch like
invulnerability
You just
when
get like a
transforming
super
into
mantle.
another cooldown
So you
increased
can-
by 3 to 20?
So you dodge Sven stuns and shit. Any
have-
stun really.
That's cool. I like
It's a budget phase shift, that's what it is.
It's cool.
On a 20-second
It's 20
cooldown.
seconds.
Yeah, a
Cooldown.
20-second cooldown budget phase shift as a 5th ability on a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially, you didn't have
Yes.
anything like this before in the fights that you could use. So this is gonna
Yeah.
be really nice
Like
for
what?
So,
fighting against some heroes.
That's pretty good, man.
Does it disjoint? I don't know. I will have to find
You're
out.
invulnerable. You don't take the fucking spell. You're invulnerable.
Yeah, but the question is, if a spell gets thrown at you and you press instinct like a Sven hammer, does it disappear?
I don't think so.
Well, Svenhammer.
Whatever happens with Puck, I guess.
Yeah, Svenhammer applies in
No,
the
so
area, right?
Puck is different. He's not invulnerable. He's just not. He's just
That's
not
true,
there.
actually.
Oh,
I
we'll
don't
just have to
think
see in
it's-
practice
I
mode
don't
later.
think anything happens to the Monkey King since he won't get stunned if he's
I
invulnerable.
think invulnerability is just you don't take damage. I don't think it affects.
I don't think you can do any spell when they're invulnerable. Like Storm in fucking Jump is invulnerable, for instance.
Is that the wording?
Yeah, but
Invulnerable?
does that?
Yeah, they use invulnerability. That's more than just magic immunity.
Yeah, so he's basically phased out.
Yeah, I don't think you
Let's,
can do anything to him. when
Let's
they're
move on
invulnerable.
from this. We'll just have to see in game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Morphling, slight nerf on his waveform. Not
Alright.
too special though.
Keep
Oh, it
going.
actually might force people to skill waveform earlier, maybe instead of adaptive, but I don't think so. I don't think people care.
Maybe.
Siren. What did you say, dude?
Naga.
You're on the list. Mirror image duration reduced from 30 to 24. Cooldown reduced a bit to 30 at level 4.
That's not the best. It's 25%.
Yeah, but the duration is also
Yeah.
fucked with a bit.
Yeah, with
Mana
Octarine,
cost reskilled. It costs more mana now towards the later levels. Incoming damage reduced. You take less now at level 1, 2, and 3, but the same at level 4. Riptide has been reworked. Now a passive attack chance ability. Gives a chance your attack will trigger a Riptide that deals AoE damage and reduces armor. Illusions can proc this 17% chance.
basically 100.
What the fuck?
Duration 4 seconds. Reduces armor and the damage is very low actually. It's a completely different spell.
Illusions can farm better by themselves early game.
Wait, isn't this way stronger? Like
Yes.
later on? I don't
It
know.
is because they will keep hitting and triggering it.
Yeah, like in late game with Butterfly or some shit. Isn't this really scary?
Yeah.
I mean, I think you farm way
It
slower.
means because of the attack speed. No, I mean, one illusion can easily clear a crit wave by itself because it will proc a lot.
Oh, I
It's
don't think they will
70%,
farm slower. The illusions typically get at least 5 attacks off.
Yeah, the illusions will, like, because the attack speed is quite high, especially
Yeah,
with the
that-
attack speed items you
Yeah,
buy.
but it's fu-
They'll
Yeah, but
probably
the
solo
main-
kill the waves just with the Riptide. You don't even need Radiance half the time.
But the downside is you won't really be able to control when it happens, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I missed some last hits because.
you'll miss some
I
last
think-
hits.
I think it's better. It's worse for farming. I don't think.
Maybe. But it's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be...
think you just max these out and you buy like a.
I think it's a buff, but like
Yasha
we'll
the
see how
usual.
much of a buff it is.
It's a super buff for late game. That's it.
Alright, let's move on from this. Nature's Prophet, 300 experience bounty reduced. Gold bounty also reduced. Get fucked, Bulldog. Necrophos.
What do you get-
No, wait, no!
that's
It's a
good.
buff!
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
What you talking about?
Fucking Bulldog.
It's his patch, man. Laundry is his patch.
I was reading it all the way around. Necrophos, base attack range reduced. Heartstopper now provides unit kill regeneration instead of Death Pulse.
Oh, so it's Heartstopper now.
Don't know
If
why.
Necro himself gets... Yeah.
Rhyme, do the
Guys.
Night Stalker.
Guys, this is the most OP thing, guys.
Night Stalker. Ability rework. Reworked Crippling Fear. It is now an activated 375 range aura that silences all enemies while they are nearby.
What?
Aura lasts 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds, 3 during day. No longer has a mischance. Cooldown 30, 25, 20, 15. Mana cost 50. Since this is an aura, it can't be dispelled with Manta.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Look,
Hunter
read
in
more,
the
read
Night
more.
no longer has an active. Replace darkness with Dark Ascension. Causes you to transform into a stronger flying creature that has plus 50, 100, 150 bonus damage and 900 unobstructed vision. Lasts for 30 seconds. Daytime is
Terrorblade
turned to
Black.
night during this. Cooldown 160.
It's Batman.
New Terrorblade Flash.
Mana cost 125, 175, 225.
What the
Alright.
fuck?
Okay.
We have a new Terrorblade.
Yo,
What the
25, level 25.
Level
Just basically
25
haunt
change
people,
from
so-
minus 8 seconds Crippling Fear cooldown to minus 40 seconds Dark Ascension cooldown. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that means you have it like every fucking
50
8
seconds.
80 seconds and then 50
It's like
seconds.
Omni
Second
Slash.
downtime.
It's like Omni Slash. Cooldown.
Holy shit, that's insane!
Yeah,
Night
It's
Stalker,
such a huge buff actually.
he's not a ward pitch anymore. He's I kill you, bitch. Now
You know
he kills
what?
everyone.
By the
It's
way,
a
when he
will.
flies, When he flies, he can walk above things and give you a huge vision. I tried it in the lobby.
A
It's
flying
insane.
creature with that fucking duration? Are you? I don't know.
Yes, yes.
I don't
What does
wanna
it look
live.
like? I want to see what it looks like.
Like, do you imagine it? Do you remember before?
It's still
that
the same
fucking
rhyme.
Night Stalker using Hunter and the Night on like chasing you in trees. Like now it's gonna be like that, like this for 30
For 40
fucking
seconds. Yeah, I think
It's
you
really
keep being a
It's
guy's
gonna be
dead.
TB too. It's gonna be like double TB.
But if you think about it, he's really buffed because night will be after 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Oh,
Doesn't,
you're just straight up
longer you
flying for the whole time. Damn.
but doesn't also Night Stalker have some insane attack speed talents?
Yep.
Yeah,
but
man.
like,
Yeah,
try it.
150 bonus damage?
Oh my god! Like what?
Yes,
the
okay.
fuck?
15 level is 15 strength. 20 level is 50 damage. And 25 is 150 attack speed.
You don't need that attack speed because you're already really fast without
Yeah,
it. And you're gonna get
Hunter
items, carry items.
No. It's
Like
still,
AC.
it's still.
Yeah, I mean it's still 150.
I always get that one, dude. I always get that one.
With
It's-
150 damage, 150 attack speed more
Yes.
on top of you already? I don't know. You're gonna hit like a monster.
The
Pretty
only
good.
thing is like cooldown is pretty huge though.
Cooldown is good.
So
course.
you know, but like.
But how often do you fight in late game? Right?
I love
The
it.
thing is like,
It's all about that one team fight
yeah.
in late game.
Yeah.
But late game you're gonna have level 25 anyway. You have it like every you have only 50-second downtime. There's no. It's like super hard to make something happen in that time.
Peruvian Assassin. Vendetta now applies a break debuff on the target for 4 seconds.
Well done, Rhyme. Well done. I almost was gonna call you out for that, but it's okay. You're right. You're right.
Oh, Ogre Magi. Oh, look at him. He's so beautiful.
Who's
This is me.
That's what it-
This is
That's
me.
you. That's you, dude.
Multicast now affects targeted
Read it like ogre.
offensive
Read it like ogre.
items. So this means Dagon will multicast.
E-blades.
Will
Dagon.
cause the item to cast again at a different random enemy unit. But if there's only one unit, I'm assuming it will cast on the same unit again.
Nah, it says actually we don't know. We should try.
Multicast no longer provides passive improvements to the base abilities. Okay. Ignite cast range increased at almost all levels, everything except for the first one. Base Ignite cast launches 2 projectiles, one at the primary, one at the closest unit to it. Oh, so it doesn't have a AoE anymore from the multicast. Right.
Yeah.
So it's only just 2 targets. Fire
it's
Blast
almost
cooldown reskilled from 12 to -1 second a level. Blood loss cooldown reduced from 20 to -2 seconds a level. Blood loss
That's a buff.
movement speed reduced a little bit. Yeah.
Oh my
We did
god,
buff
dude.
ogre actually. Kinda
Man, imagine a gear capped ogre coming in with a Hex, Dagon, Atos, everything, Halberd.
Wait, you can multicast fucking
You
hacks?
can Midas a creep
yeah.
wave and just
You
go.
multicast everywhere. What if you quad multicast a fucking hex?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
You just like hex the entire enemy
wait.
team. Like what the
Do
fuck?
you think it will work on Midas?
It
That's
does
a
work on
fact.
Midas.
Is it offensive? Yeah,
It
it
does?
is. Yes.
It does absolutely works on Midas. I've seen the
Oh
test.
my
What
It's
god.
a full creep wave.
Okay, he's gonna have all the items.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, why
That's
haven't...
Midas. That's actually going to gambling.
That's crazy.
Dude,
No,
Do
I'm
you
really
remember that?
wondering.
Do you remember that Ogre when we played versus like that Evos team or whatever? When he had
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Midas, like Crimson Guard Radiance. So you could just get that shit.
He was just ahead of the meta.
He was ready, man.
He was
Alright.
so strong.
Alright, Rhyme. Move on. Omni Knights.
Oh. Omni Knight ability rework. Purification can now be cast on spell immune units. Replaced Repel with Heavenly Grace. Targets an allied unit and applies a strong dispel. And then increases status resistance by 50, 60, 70, 80%, and health regeneration by 8, 12, 16, 20 for 8 seconds. Cooldown 17, 16, 15, 14. Mana cost 75, cast range 500.
Oh.
That seems very good. The strong dispel especially, like it's a
Yep.
14-second strong dispel.
That's really good. Yeah.
That's absurd.
But it doesn't stop incoming spells now though. Like
Yeah,
damage wise. It's only
Sure.
the duration of slows and stuns and other things.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about this skill.
Guardian
It's not-
Angel AoE increased from
I
600
mean, it still gives
That
you status
AoE?
resistance though.
1200.
1200 AoE?
That
You don't
is-
even have to be close to the fight. Like,
Yeah, you just hide in the tree somewhere and you get that off every time.
yeah.
And Guardian Angel cooldown reduced from, wow, 180,
Pretty decent.
170, 160 to 160, 150, 140.
Hmm.
Oh, the level 12, 25 talent, look at that.
Minus
Oh
8
wow.
seconds.
So
So,
That's
you get
always,
minus
you
8
always
second
have
Heavenly
it.
Grace cooldown, so
Ah,
yeah.
it's more than 100%
You've got 100%
uptime.
uptime on it, and you've also the fact that it applies a strong dispel. It basically becomes the Abaddon Shield and LC nuke.
Very
LC
strong.
Purge, you know?
Better than that
What?
with no
What?
downtime.
It's way better.
Yeah,
The
it's
status
very
resistance. Like you said, like, yeah, you can still cast stuff, but, like,
Yeah, I guess now
Very
the
strong.
person can be killed by magic damage, but that's about it.
Yeah, but you can't CC them at all.
Yeah.
yeah.
Very.
It's like Ursa Enrage Aghanim's, Ursa 25 Enrage, basically.
Next,
Oracle with the big changes.
Get out of here, Oracle, I don't care. Outworld Destroyer, Devourer. Arcane Orb now splashes its bonus damage in a 175 AoE around the target. No
RP?
longer does bonus damage to illusions.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I love that hero.
So he just becomes a speed farmer now, or what?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Replace Essence Aura with Equilibrium.
Oh wait.
Self buff causes all spell damage you deal to restore 60 to 120% of damage back as mana. Slows enemies from 8 to 32% for 175. Lasts 7 seconds. Cooldown 20.
So you can use this as your farming when you're running out of mana, and then you can go back to full mana. You can also use it during a team fight, and then just press ulti and then go back up to full mana completely. And
Yeah.
you slow everyone as well.
So Imprison is now going to be your way of getting mana back?
And he's also no longer a casino hero.
Because your Arcane Orb is not spell damage, right?
It's not a casino.
Or I guess it is. Yeah, it's spell damage.
It counts as spell damage.
Yeah, it's gonna work.
So
cooldown
yeah,
is always-
you get mana back for every spell, but you just need to choose carefully when to use this. Otherwise, you
Interesting.
run out of mana like a fool.
Kind of like Satanic, you know, if you miss it out, you're kind
You
of
won't be able. Yeah.
Oh, Pango gets an ability rework.
Ooh.
Pangolier ability rework. Replaced Heart Piercer with Lucky Shot.
Rocky.
Gains 20% chance to apply a debuff for 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. That slows the target by 40% and causes the target to be either silenced or disarmed.
Well, what the
Multiple
fuck does that-
instances of this debuff stack.
What the fuck does that mean?
I think it's a nerf.
Every time you hit someone, there's a chance that for 20% chance that you either disarm or silence them.
And they go.
But you
one
can
after
also
the other.
silence and disarm them because it stacks.
Yeah, you can do both.
Yeah.
And you slow them still. I
It
think
seems
it's
like a
buff because
nerf.
The old
It's
one,
above, yeah.
the old one was fucking hard to use since it triggered so late. Also, this doesn't say anything about having a set time, right? This is instant.
I think so.
When he goes on you,
Yes.
there's a chance that you instantly get silenced. Considering the Q is 4 different attacks.
Or what the fuck?
Yeah, you might be disarmed and silenced if you're unlucky.
So
It's
Probably. Like, if you have enough
it's
attacks,
definitely a nerf against Agi heroes, but it's a buff for man fighting anywhere else. I don't think he wins lanes though with
it's
this.
a buff for killing some elusive heroes too,
Everything
like
is.
Queen or whatever.
If you're lucky, yeah.
I think it's a buff in general. Like,
Yeah, buff.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure yet. I'm not sure yet.
Because like 20%, like once if you get, is it gonna proc on your
On the Q, of course.
I think it's a really good buff actually.
Because if it procs on the Q, you almost guarantee to silence or disarm.
checking
every
it right
single
now.
time. It's like 20% chance. And if you
Yeah.
once you get enough attack speed, if you wanna build,
Nah, a bit skeptical about this one. I'm not sure yet.
we'll see.
I mean, the thing is, I
mean,
don't
is
think
it-
the old Heart Piercer was that good because you didn't really use the
Yeah.
minus armor so much compared
And
to
you
other
still
shit.
slow. You basically do the important part from the old Heart Piercer. The minus
still do.
armor, I didn't see it often like do a lot before.
I think it's.
Yeah, getting
Although
quite a few
imagine,
changes. Anyone?
That shit looks insane to me. I don't know.
Imagine like starting a fight with that on a carry and he just simply gets disarmed. And
Well,
for
you
5
can get
seconds he
multiple
just-
heroes targeted, right?
Yeah.
Like
You
do.
can, of course.
They all got disarmed when I did this, though. I got multiple heroes in it, and they all got disarmed. Not one of them got
Alright.
silenced.
Well, I got next. Phantom
Alright.
Assassin.
No, it did.
Phantom Assassin. Phantom Strike cooldown is rescaled from 14 to 5 seconds. From that to 11 to 5 seconds. Phantom Strike cast point from 0.3 to 0.25, so slightly faster. Phantom Strike attack speed is rescaled from 130 to scaling up to 175 from 100. Phantom Strike no longer has an attack limit. Wow. Phantom Strike attack speed bonus now lasts for 2.5 seconds. You can do quite a few attacks in 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Phantom Strike mana cost is rescaled from 50 to be cheaper on lower levels, so dealing with the mana issues a bit. And the attack speed bonus No longer
that's
depends on
what?
attacking the
I love that
specific
Oh,
target.
that's insane.
So you can just
Finally.
use
So
the
you
gap
can just jump
close.
someone else. Yeah. You jump
That's
on a
insane.
creep to get close to the guy or something, and you got him.
And then you shifting die. Oh, I mean, you shifting die before.
All right, and then
We're like far
Lur's
faster.
non-evasion passive component has been changed into an active. Evasion component is unchanged. Causes enemies to be unable to see you like smoke until you're within 600 units of an enemy. That's really close. 600. Does not dispel when attacking. Lingers around for 0.75 seconds before going away after being near an enemy hero. Last 25 seconds. Cooldown 60, 55, 50, 45. Mana cost 20.
I fucking love it, man.
Dude.
5 seconds? What the fuck?
Dude, I mean, actually so scary.
yeah,
A
this
PA
is
running up
awesome.
on you with this.
It's not just that. Just he can be pushing lane. You don't see her.
That's
dude.
OP, dude. That's OP
Be right
as
back,
fuck.
guys.
Yeah.
She ain't pushing lane. You don't see her. Before you could just look. If you don't see her on the minimap and you play against a PA, you just consciously just look at all the lanes to make sure she's not to make sure of her position. But like, now it's not even gonna work if once she uses this.
Yeah.
You don't
Nothing
it's-
wrong here, sir. Looks balanced.
Yeah, it looks balanced, dude.
Looks
What
balanced.
happened? What happened to Mr. PL, SingSing?
Yes.
Phantom Lancer. Phantom
Oh,
Lance slow is now reduced by a 2% per level, 2, 4, and then 6%.
Yeah.
And the juxtapose incoming damage increased. The illusions take more damage. That's it.
That's it.
No Aquila as well, should be mentioned. Fucking PL.
I
Aquila
was not
buyers.
making Aquila on PL, so it feels good.
Phoenix, Icarus dive slow reskilled. It is now worse at early levels and the same at higher levels. Straight up a nerf. Puck, Dream Coil now applies a leashed state to the targets, which is the new mechanic where you can't blink anymore if you're Puck ulted. Disallowing also teleportation and mobility skills. So you can't even teleport if you're leashed?
No.
Yeah, if you're
Same
leashed,
as
you're,
Slug. Same as Slug.
you're a dog, dude.
Yeah, so you can't even TPs go out.
Yeah.
Talents plus 90 damage on a Puck as a talent. Holy shit. Spell Amp almost fucking doubled. Puck is back! I think.
Yeah, I think so. 90 damage. What the fuck?
I think Puck is back, yeah.
And you get rapid fire level 25. Let's go.
Mr. America, Flash Heap no longer gives magic resistance and now gives 3 to 12 HP regen instead. Dismember strength base damage increased from 30, 45, 60 to 30, 60, 90. Queen of Pain.
Garbage. I would say a nerf. But
Yeah, the magic resistance was better, I think. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
much better.
Sonic Wave now knocks units back. 350 units over 1.4 seconds. Does not
Kind of
stun.
like Gust, I guess.
It's like a gust. It's like a gust. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it fucks with people a little bit, stops their movement. Razor, Unstable Current no longer slows or purges a random unit every 5 seconds. Unstable Current now deals 60, 80, 100, 120 damage to every unit within 500 AoE every
Oh,
60
what?
Every 3 seconds?
Run away from Razor,
What
guys.
the fuck, dude?
That's pretty fast.
Isn't that like his
He's
old
gonna
rule?
farm like crazy.
That's a really good farming tool.
No, but wait a
Yeah.
second. He has the same talent, level 25 with unstable current. Like, what the fuck?
Plasma Field now applies a slow on the units it hits. 5% minimum and a max of 25 and skills to 40 at level 4. The slow stacks. Level 25 talent.
How the fuck is this supposed
Wait,
to work?
what?
How the fuck is this supposed to work? You just get one shot. You
Okay.
get level 25, you get the talent, and then you one shot everyone on site. Feels
No, it's 320 damage every 3 seconds. Corn
Yeah,
dog.
320 damage. It hurts, but I mean.
That's not
it's
a one
farming
shot,
tool.
dude.
No, but the cooldown is 3 seconds. It's
Yeah.
minus
Yeah,
3
so
seconds.
it does 320 damage every 3 seconds. It's really
Yeah,
not
those
that bad at
damage
level
to win, dude.
No,
25.
I don't think you understand. Unstable current does.
It changes
Damage
from
every-
-3 to +200, Carl.
Oh, it changed. Sorry. Okay.
Sir, please.
Sorry.
Ricky Martin. Blink Strike cooldown reskilled to lower at pretty much all fucking... No, okay, only the first level. And second. And third. Except for the fourth. And the damage reskilled. Okay, so they nerfed the damage. I always thought the 100 damage at level 1 was a bit too much.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It
so
was a bit
level
too-
4 is higher now, level 1 is lower.
Meh.
Rubik, base damage increased by 3. Okay. AG increased, int increased.
That's really nice AG increase from.
What the fuck is this? This guy just got base stats increased like crazy.
Yeah.
Replace null field with arcane supremacy. Passive. Gains spell amp. and causes all debuffs you apply to the enemy to last 44% longer at level 4.
Oh,
So you steal like RP or something? It's
oh
insane.
just
So you
wait for. Oh my.
what?
Black hole? Like
No, I don't think it's like that.
Yeah,
I think it's not like that because that's channeling
No,
time.
yeah, it
This
says
is
debuffs.
you apply, so it's
Oh,
if
yeah,
you track someone, you know.
Like hacks.
But imagine this
RP,
with,
Bane, something like
imagine this with Bane, and Bane already puts his shit.
You fucking take
No,
the hacks
shit,
from
yeah.
a shaman or lion or whatever, especially.
that. And then there's a bounty hunter stealing in the meantime.
Stealing.
still the AA wound with eggs.
Okay, that's
Wait,
interesting.
oh yeah. Is it gonna work on this?
Yeah,
I
Vandal
wonder-
would last for a long time.
Yeah, but I wonder if it increases the damage or stays the same and does
mean,
the same damage over a
I
longer
don't think
time.
it's gonna lower the damage. It's just straight gonna increase the duration. for
Yeah,
sure.
but I don't think it ups the damage either, does it?
no,
it just
will.
spreads the damage out.
No spell amp, I guess.
And both the spell amp and the
Yeah, but
total damage.
just the duration increase.
Yeah.
I don't think that increases the damage also by 44%. I think
I'm
it
sure
just
it
makes
will.
the spell longer and it does
Well-
the same damage over that time.
I think it will, dude. I think it
It
will.
will increase.
Also,
with
I
the
think it would be
20.
mentioning it. If you doom someone, I'm sure it's gonna.
And for AA for sure though, he's gonna just do. He's gonna do more damage.
I don't know, man. Even stealing something like Swinstone is so good now because it's like basically 50% longer.
Yeah, or Ice Path, or yeah, anything like
like
that.
you don't even have to do anything about it. It's not like an active; it's a passive.
Yep.
I think it's dope too.
Alright, spell steal ability cast
Oh.
points now have a min of 0.15 instead of 0.
No more insta hooks.
Yeah, so that's
But
actually
still
a
really
decent
fast, though.
nerf. It's still
I
fast,
mean,
yeah.
it's still faster than most.
Yeah, way
Cat.
faster than most spells.
Cast range increased from the talent level 15, level 20 talent, 5-second fade bolt
One thing-
cooldowns, whatever.
One thing though, doesn't that mean that some insta spells
Yeah,
like
they're not that
Sanking
good.
Stun or some shit will now be
Fish-
slower for Rubik?
Yeah,
Fish ship.
so he has
that,
a few
that will
nerfs.
feel weird. That will feel a bit
And the
weird.
spell amp is now reduced to 50% instead of 75. I mean, that was kind of bullshit anyway.
Yeah, well, you have it built in now, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, Waga, you do the next.
Sandkungen. Alright. Sandstorm is no longer a channeled ability. The Sandstorm and the invisibility ends immediately once you leave the area. Attacking or casting temporarily reveals you for 0.7 seconds.
Like old Broodmother.
So you can just fight. You can fight
It's
in
like a
your,
web, yeah. It's
Yeah, like you're in a web.
Sandstorm.
You know?
It's like the old
Yeah.
web.
That's your party place. Sandstorm AoE is changed from 525 to 350 up to 650. Okay. Sandstorm damage is rescaled from 40 up to 100 to 25 to
Dude,
100.
It's a
Bit
fucking
weaker
low
than
hero.
earlier. Sandstorm cooldown is rescaled from 34 to 10 to 34 to 16, so a bit longer cooldown max level. The duration is also reduced from 50 to 20, 25, 30, 35. The visual effects are updated slightly. Epicenter AoE growth now always increases by 50 per pulse, so instead of sometimes 25, 50, 75.
I
What?
didn't even know that. What the fuck is this? I
I
had no idea this happened in the game. What?
Valve should just not say that. They should. I had no idea.
What the hell is this?
What?
I
Did you
think
guys
like
finish reading the notes?
Yeah, it was like this
What?
when you use your ultimate.
Did you finish reading the notes?
Still
No, not
reading.
yet. We're at Shadow Demon.
Shadow Demon, reworked Soul Catcher, targets a AoE area at up to 250, causes all units in the area to lose 25 to 40% of their current health and regain it, and gain it half of it back after 10 seconds.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Stealing? Once again?
Dispelling this also gains your health back, so you can just manta it off. But you only get 20% of it back then, huh? Yeah, half of
Yeah.
it.
40% of current health. That's a good initiation, dude.
That is one of the highest damage initiates you can have for a normal spell on any
It is.
hero, no?
It is
Necrophos
very
Shadow Demon.
small AoE now, though. It's not the old AoE. It's only 250 now.
Yeah, okay, so the AoE is
Still really
quite
good.
quite small.
But, you know, I mean, it better be small. It's a fucking effect. Like, level 1 is so fucking good. So...
Yeah, but imagine you RP someone and you put this on top of those people.
Sure. It's a very fast burst.
Instant burst, yeah.
You just necro ulti him, man.
Yeah.
Alright,
give everything a shot.
disruption illusion's health is now determined at the start of the cast. Duration is also increased by 0.25. Holy shit! Shadowfiend base armor increased by 1.
Oh my god, he's back.
Back in the meta.
Yo, one more thing to mention. It says causes all units in the area, not actually enemy units.
I can
So,
farm with this shit.
Wait, what?
Soul
I can stack
Catcher,
two.
I think it works on allies.
I can
I'll
kill
check.
Karn!
Okay.
I can kill Karn so easily with this!
No, you.
Of the current health, you're not gonna be able to kill a unit.
Shit, what the fuck are none of
Nah, it doesn't work on
We
unit.
keep adding heroes like this.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
does it not
checking
work?
that.
No, no, no.
Alright.
Yeah, it
It
doesn't
works
work
on
on
the
allies.
enemy creeps only.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
Okay, no allies. I can't kill Karn just yet.
Okay.
Feels good.
Rasta. Mass Serpent wards now spawn in a circle with a slightly bigger empty spot in the middle. Easy for ward trapping.
Are you just skipping the massive 1 armor buff?
I said it already, sir.
It's
He has
massive. We need to talk about this.
an
bro.
increase of 1 armor on Mr. Shadowfriend.
Alright, keep going.
Mass Serpent wards now has an AoE spawn indicator, so you can even see beforehand, if you're not using quick cast, how you're gonna ward trap someone. So yeah, ward trapping is it became easy mode. Skyrav Mage, concussive shot now hits a keep if there are no nearby heroes. So
Whoa.
global shot doesn't hit hero across the fucking map anymore, huh?
If you
No,
don't have
it's
vision,
still
Oh, there is.
Nah, I'm sure that's still target.
That still should
No,
be.
you said that sometimes when people run out of range as you casting it, you just didn't do shit. But now you're gonna at least hit the creep.
Yeah, that's true.
Farm with
Okay,
it too.
yeah. Okay, yeah, so it still hits.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well,
But
slide
it does 75% damage to creeps.
Oh. Okay. I mean, yeah.
Slaughter! Who the fuck is typing? Get banned.
Yes, sir. We
Motherfucker.
done.
Slaughter. Base armor increased by 1 whole point! Reworked. Bash of the Deep. Passive. Every 4th attack your hero does on any target applies a bash. Deals damage and it stuns. A lot of damage. 225 damage.
225? So you can just hit 3 times on creeps and then save it for an initiation.
Every 4 times. Yeah. And if you have the attack speed for it, can't you?
Dude, that
just-
reminds me of a hero. Wasn't there a hero on Han that did this?
yeah,
This kind
the
of
guy
shit?
with the rhino guy that pushed
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, it's both Han and Heroes of the Storm. They all have this.
Yeah, it's like there's a hero in.
I told you, man. Next patch, we're gonna have shared XP and gold.
Doesn't this sound like you can perma bash quite easily though?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yes. I mean,
What you
can
do is
bash
you
hits.
steal it, you jump in, you bash,
Yeah.
then you stun, and then you can have
No,
the
you
2
bash,
hits
you
then,
hit.
and then you stun again.
Yeah, you
Like,
definitely
bash
change
hit.
stunning with that.
Yeah,
you bash,
you bash, you hit,
Yeah, then
you
you
stun,
stun and you hit.
I
and then
mean-
you hit 2 more times, and then the 4th one.
Even just some fucking troll on your team, and you're guaranteed stunned. Like you're not
You
getting
don't
out.
move. You don't move.
Yeah, but
you're alone.
Eco Saber, you don't need 3 charges, you need 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Slither and
Scary.
Crush stun duration reduced to 1 second. So your chain stun is fucking ruined.
It's not
It's ruined.
No, you can still do it for sure.
Well, early and mid game it's ruined at least.
Actually, perma bashes. Lol.
Attack and movement slow duration increased from 2 to 3, 4, 5, and 6. Slow amount also increased to 35% at level 4. And damage increased slightly, not very notable.
It's pretty decent though, because it's physical.
He gets a
Yeah,
bash
it's-
talent, plus 75 damage. And the chance is now added to the stun instead. The bash chance.
Okay.
What happens to Mr. Slark? He's the one we've been talking
That's you,
about
Mr.
here.
Wagamama.
Alright, Slark's turn rate is improved from 0.6 to 0.7. Pounce now applies a leech state, we already knew. No TPing and no mobility based spells. Shadow Dance duration is rescaled from 4 to 4.55, so straight up a buff to Shadow Dance. A hero dying with Essence Shift debuff on them causes Slark to permanently steal 1 ability.
More stealing.
More stealing.
This
This is
is my Agi now.
It's just 1 Agi, it's so dumb.
Ah,
So
We
there's
have-
Silencer stealing Aints, and fucking Pudge taking Strength, and this Slark stealing Edgy.
Dude, imagine being a CM
No,
against
no.
Mark,
What
you're gonna have 0
doesn't
fucking
remove your
Yeah,
agility.
strength?
Yeah, it just takes more.
How much agility does CM have?
Bounty steals gold.
Bounty steals gold, yeah.
It's like Icerock saying Valve is stealing me.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is I mean...
it feels so dumb though. Take
Yo,
1
by the way,
agility.
it doesn't need to get the kill. It just needs to hit everyone.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Sniper.
Yeah, that's like shit. Look.
Take
You-
aim
you-
can now be activated to double your attack range for your next attack. Goes on cooldown after the attack is used. Cooldown is
shit.
15 and down to 6 seconds at level 4. Mana cost 30.
Yeah, but okay. What I'm wondering is, do you lose the extra range when you're on cooldown?
Nope, nope, nope.
No.
I
2k.
You do
range.
not.
Just
One
I
hit.
think it's just an active for one attack and you just fucking... How much is that range? Like 2k or
2k?
something?
Something like that.
it's
Is
like
it
13.
2200?
Depends, yeah.
And
it's gonna be
it
about
doubles?
1,800. Depends if you have Dragonlance, I guess.
It doubles Dragonlance too, I suppose, because it says it
Yeah.
doubles your attack
If
range.
you have Dragonlance, then you're gonna hit for like 2k range.
I mean, you can hit people from the shrine to Roche. That's what will happen.
Like the basic
yeah.
range on
Yeah,
sniper
you
with
can.
everything is 1300 or something like this. Wait,
No, it's not 1300.
1k, around 1k.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
but it's only one hit.
But that's with
Well, then-
Dragonlance.
Would have been nice to be like 2.
Now this looks very balanced, I like it.
Seconds.
Yeah.
But it's
I
only
mean-
one hit though. Like you're gonna have to go some fucking weird build.
But it will be easier to kill people when you're just one hit away from killing them
No,
with
what I'm wondering
assassinates.
is, can you assess? It has some shit to do with assassinate, I guess.
Oh, you.
Well, I guess you can
Oh.
activate it.
Because
it
what
doesn't
you
say
do-
that it has a duration, so you can take aim, and then your next attack is gonna have longer range, and then you shoot,
Yeah, so you can-
and then you click it again and shoot again. So you can probably do it twice, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Alright,
let's move on.
next. Spirit Breaker. Ability rework. Nether Strike can no longer be cast when rooted. Charge of Darkness no longer moves at a fixed speed. It now unlocks the movement speed cap and adds 300 to 375 movement speed.
Unlocked.
Okay.
Fixed Charge of
What's the
Darkness,
difference?
not
Oh,
using
no,
move
it-
speed for the impact damage.
It'll be better if you have high movement speed. Like if you buy. You know,
I mean, that's how you scale his damage anyway, on
Yeah.
Spirit Breaker. So
okay, it doesn't matter too much to be honest.
we'll have to see.
Greater Bash no longer gives you movement
Unless
speed.
you have like Surge or something, then it's pretty insane.
Greater
Oh,
Bash,
and then charge.
damage reduced. Replaced Empowering Haste with Bulldoze.
Bulldoze?
Upon activating, grant your hero movement speed 12 to 30% and
Tiny.
status resistance up to 60% for 8 seconds.
That's a long duration.
So you just don't get stunned anymore and you're really fast.
And
Mini
by the way,
tiny.
casting Bulldoze doesn't interrupt Charge of Darkness.
Nice.
So yeah.
Oh, so you do that right before you're about to
Yeah.
connect, and you do tons of damage with
Yep.
your charge.
The hero seems lame to me, man. Seems really lame.
Well, all the bracers, SingSing. All the bracers.
Greater Bash, talent reduced from 30 to 15.
Yeah.
Eh.
That's the damage, right? That talent.
I don't.
Apparently
The
people
damage.
tested and said they only get plus 400 extra range from take aim, so it doesn't double
Oh,
the entire
man, that's
thing.
so lame. He doesn't get like plus 1000.
Yeah.
That's lame, man. Fuck,
Okay,
what?
that sucks.
Yeah. Talent change, whatever. It doesn't matter that much, really.
Yeah. Whatever.
Sven reworked Warcry. Now grants you and nearby allied heroes bonus movement speed and an HP shield that... Is this fucking League of Legends? That blocks attack... attack damage based on the shield's health. Damage
is
block
happy.
calculated is post armor reduction. Lasts for 10 seconds. Buff ends if the shield is consumed. Movement speed 8 to 20%. And the shield is 100 and then 400 health at level 4. Cooldown, quite long, 36 to 24. And AoE 700. Yeah, this is actually League of Legends now. We're getting
Is
there.
this actually a buff though? Because he doesn't Sven need the armor?
He lost the armor for his entire
Yeah.
team and creeps.
Is it like a mini Crimson Guard in a different way?
No, it
it's
gives
not,
HP.
Blocks attacks.
It
It's
gives
good for
plus
his
100 HP.
teammates. Like he can save people.
So
Isn't it
basically,
like
what
a-
From the lane
happens?
or something.
What happens if you use that spell with Crimson Guard?
Well, it damage block calculated post armor reduction. I don't know about Crimson Guard. So I'd say this is a nerf
Fuck,
against.
Sven, man, keep going, keep going.
It's a nerf to anything that hits, and it's a buff to anything that casts spells against
Whoa,
you.
There's
That's
better stuff to talk about, man. Let's keep going.
Techies, base move speed increased to 315. We're back. We're a race car now. We're back. Base in increased by 2.
Yeah, no
Alright,
boost for you,
I'm doing the next one.
This is all you now, Wagamama.
Templar Assassin. Level 20 talent change from Refraction Dispels to Meld Dispels. And level 25 talent The worst talent in the game is finally changing from Cyblade Paralyzed, that's the most bullshit ever, to 1.5 second melt hit bash.
What the fuck, dude?
Fuck, I'm spamming this here now.
You can stab TPs
What
though
is
too.
this, dude?
Motherfucker, what?
Bashing?
What the fuck?
Is a 4-second cooldown melt?
It's 6 seconds.
6-second cooldown.
But still, I think Refraction Charge is still great, but having Bash is solving a lot of problems with initiations.
And
Like,
I'm
you
sure
don't
it goes
do
for
X
BKB.
anymore.
It's a bash.
It's a bash. It goes.
It's a Bash?
Yeah.
You bashed?
What the fuck? Thunder can no longer
Guys,
pierce?
Wait,
wait,
that's
let
Relax.
Karen read it this.
That's me, that's me.
I am sorry.
Thunder
Tim.
can no longer pierce spell immunity. Fuck you, ass frog. Level 20 talent.
You know what this means? You just read this about Terrorblade. This is minus 500 MMR for Karn.
It
What the
is.
fuck you mean, man?
Yeah, this is minus 500 MMR for Karn right here.
Level 20 talent reduced from minus 10 second reflection cooldown to minus 8. It's boring. Fuck this shit. I'm out. Next.
Now Lifestealer counters terribly. Not really.
Look at this tide. Oh,
Yeah,
Okay,
I should-
Tidehunter.
I should-
Anchor Smash now attacks every single unit in the area with a bonus of 45 to 180 damage on top of your attack.
Oh shit!
so at level 25 you destroy people.
He
Oh, yeah,
has
you do.
the talent, yeah, but this means you don't reduce damage
Yeah.
anymore, which was very, very good.
Level 25 is very memey, honestly.
What? Wait, you still reduce damage.
No, I think it still does that. It's just
Yes.
adding this.
Oh,
It's just adding,
They don't
yeah.
Instead of the damage.
oh, it
that
does.
So it's
Yep.
really, really good now.
It's like your attack. You
It's
attack
like Tide is really good late game.
So he,
Yeah, it's like the Morphling waveform attacks.
yeah, he just
sort of.
skills like
He can
crazy in
farm
late game
faster
now.
too. Yeah, he can farm faster too.
Yo, Maelstrom on Tide, and you just easy farm.
Ooh.
Holy
You hit
shit, you're
everything.
right. Things like Maelstrom is a proc on every single unit, pretty much. A proc,
Yeah.
I'm trying it in lobby.
and then
wait.
use it with like Satanic. You just insta heal to fall. Like what the
I'm
fuck?
pretty sure there's.
Yeah, I think Ice
Yeah.
Frog likes the phase boost drums Tidehunter more than leaves, you know?
That's
He
true.
wants some right click damage from Tide. You can
Oh,
damage
yeah.
people who are together and kill them together.
If
You'll
you
get a lot
battle
of right
Fury, you're like what the fuck?
No,
Actually,
I don't
yeah.
think that would work. Would it?
No, it can. Oh. Against Peel, you have your counter. Tidehunter with Battle Fury.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ravage
try it out.
damage increased by 10 at
Yeah, I'm trying it out.
second level and 20 at the third level. Okay, Gush increased. No, the talent at level 10 for the Gush damage increase is kind of whatever.
Alright, my Junior works.
Timber Saw. Chakram projectile damage no longer ignores ancients. Finally, because it's weird because the initial damage didn't work, but the damage over time did work on some of them. You know, it was very weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was really weird, yeah.
Wording Death is now always pure damage. Don't need a 3 anymore.
Okay.
But the damage got changed. It is now lower damage. Stat reduction is now less at the first 3 levels. And now it deals extra damage for every
shit.
3 you cut down.
What the
So
fuck?
don't juke a timber saw in the trees, cause you're gonna die, son. You're gonna
Bye bye,
die.
monkey.
Hey, is it extra pure damage?
Yeah, 22
Yeah, of
more pure
course.
damage per tree. That can hurt, dude.
Yeah, but no, how many trees can you kill at a time?
I mean,
Probably
you
Dude,
can
if I have
roll
2
over
support
5.
players with 6 inventory slots, 12 extra trees, man.
Imagine a Furion.
Diamond.
Imagine a
That's where
Furion trapping someone.
Yeah.
Timber Saw comes in.
Like how many
Have you
trees
ever
does a Fury
seen
spawn? Like
the-
10?
That would do like maybe 400.
Yeah, something like this, yeah, maybe 10.
Hey,
Max.
Zappy, have you ever seen the low MMR Ricky doing the manual sprout on someone with iron branches?
No, what the fuck?
What the fuck is
Like,
that?
you
Manual
invest to someone-
power, you stupid?
Just fucking iron branch someone.
By the way, that's where SingSing quit Dota after reading Tiny.
Okay, here we go.
Battle Fury-
Tiny.
Battle Fury doesn't work. I just checked on Tide.
Here we go. Tiny. 3 grab area damage no longer works when denying units. That sucks. Cooldown increased from 24 to 27, and it's the same at the last level, but not in the middle. So overall nerf, big nerf here. Glow no longer provides status resistance. Armor increased by quite a lot. Reworked how Avalanche works. The units in the area are now
Wait.
continuously hit by short mini stuns and damage every 0.3 seconds. Each hit stuns for 0.2. duration increased from 1 to 1.8. AoE increased from 275 to 400? The fuck?
I'm confused, man.
What? Avalanche cooldown reduced? Very slightly towards the later levels.
So you can get out of Avalanche?
Yeah, you can morph out of Avalanche too.
You can fucking...
Total
in it.
damage rescale to do less at the lower levels and the same at the end? Toss avalanche damage bonus increased from 2 to 3?
Oh my god, no.
But the entire avalanche is no longer covered by toss because the avalanche lasts for 1.8 now. But this means you can have a double toss going at level 25, I guess.
Oh,
For the extra damage, the 3 times damage, that also gets amplified by the bonus damage you get at level 15. I'm looking at some pretty strong combos over here. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. You're gonna need a lot of flex tape for that one. Level 10 talent, 20 magic resist to 20 movement speed, and level 25 talent, change from minus 12 seconds to minus 9. But it's the same at level 25 because they also reduced the cooldown already. Okay.
You can force stuff out of tiny combo now too.
Yeah, so the tiny combo you can react to it. It's no longer...
The toss is more important in the tiny combo?
Not just that, it's also... I think it does less damage.
Way less damage. I tried it and looked.
Yeah, it's way less damage. So the hero is less gimmicky where you can't insta-kill heroes, and it's more of a damage over time hero now.
And more of a tank as well. With
More
armor.
of a tank, yeah, more armor.
10 more armor on level 3.
But if you get doomed or whatever, it will last forever.
Yeah, well, same as for everyone else, I guess.
Now that's Karn hero. Minus 1 million MMR.
They fucking killed him. We killed him with the root changes anyway already.
Okay.
Let's
hear it.
Protector. Ability rework. Rework Nature's Guise. Its passive has a 4.75 to 2.5 second fade delay. Taking damage resets the counter. Oh, that's big. That's fucking huge, actually.
That sucks for him, yeah.
That's insane. Oh, okay. Grants you invisibility, tree walking ability. Oh, tree walking. You can go through trees like a Broodmother then, I guess.
Oh,
you can kill the chicken easy mid.
And 10 to 25% movement speed bonus as long as you are within 265 distance of a tree.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, so I guess you have more leeway.
Yeah, that's much bigger AoE than the...
yeah, you can go kill mid and shit now. Has a 0.75 linger duration. I think it's a bit higher than before. It's a bit higher.
Yes, it's higher as well.
Yeah, it's higher than before.
I think
Attacking
so.
units out of his roots. Out of this, roots the target for 0.4 to 2.2 seconds. Didn't change, I think. I think it was about the same. And there's a total of... Oh, it does damage though now.
Yeah.
From 30 to 180 damage during the roots. I don't know how to feel
about it. It's easier to run him down and kill him.
Yeah.
You don't have to have dust.
I think it's super easy to kill, but he's gonna be much more mobile.
I think his solo kill potential went up like crazy if you're ever playing a core 3 end. Actually, you can't fade if you get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Not fading if you get hit really sucks. If like you
'cause
punch someone,
oftentimes-
they press Manta style and chase you, and you're like, oh shit, I'm done.
By the
Like,
way,
oftentimes, like on the lane, for example, you just like run around with, like sentries and Quelling Blade and just remove the sentries all the time while you're running around the trees, you know, and they can't kill you.
I guess you can actually just run into the trees. Yeah, that sounds annoying.
Yeah, but none of the problems like if you're not invis, you don't have to get the buff.
Hey
So
guys,
They
yeah.
stop you from tree walking. It's the same as what was it? The old webs, maybe.
It's like early level. He's really not that good trend.
Yeah, I think it's pretty.
By the way, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like.
Okay, let's go to troll. Let's go to troll.
Troll. It's not troll. It's League of Legends. A hero,
League of
basically.
Legends.
Am
Yeah,
I doing
it's
this?
League
I
of
like League of Legends.
Yes, go for
Base
it.
damage
League of-
increase. His the minimum damage increased by 6.
Yeah.
Berserker's Rage now applies an ensnare instead of a bash.
The fuck?
Berserker's Rage block chance increased from 10% to 16. Bash and Abyssal are no longer restricted items. You can now be a basher troll that also snares.
Old troll is back.
So I guess a snare is a 2-second root instead of a 2-second bash. That's what I'm
It's
assuming
super
here.
good. It's super good with a basher. No way you can escape. No way.
Fervor's stack limit increased from 7 to 12!
Well,
And don't forget
got
the
the
attack speed cap is also increased in this patch from 500 or something to
Oh,
700 or 600 to
Yeah.
700.
And there's still the talent, I think, that gives you more stacks on Forever stack.
Forever now starts at 0 stacks when attacking a new unit. Reworked battle trance now causes you to go into an uncontrollable trance, forcing you to attack the closest target in 900 AoE. During this trance, you are unslowable and you cannot die.
what?
You get 140 to 200 attack speed at level 3 ulti, and a 40% movement speed at level 3 ulti, and 80% lifesteal. It
This
lasts
is the rage that we
6.5
read about in
seconds.
Huskar.
Next from Dota 1. The older rage, you know, his ulti. That does this shit, man.
By the way, try to use Troll Ultimate and let him chase Bara with level 1
Does it just not stop?
charge. He will just
He
chase
runs
him
him
the
down?
whole time.
You
Yes.
gain normal vision of the target you are currently locked on.
Oh no, you can't even juke it? Oh my god.
I wonder if it's in a creep wave and you walk away with the creeps in the wave. Does he just start hitting creeps? Or does he lock onto the first arrow and
No,
hit the
to
close
the
target?
hero.
You kill the...
Look at level 25 too. Holy shit.
I think you go from one to the next, right? You see one guy, you want to kill
Yeah.
him, and then...
Yes, it's like a madman going after one, you kill him, then he
The
goes
first
to
one you
another.
see, dude. The closest
Yes.
one.
My
He's
So
really
if you-
strong, 1v1
So
or 2v2.
troll with blink dagger, blinks next to you, presses that shit, and you're fucking done, dude.
Or you just do this, you jump in with someone on Abyssal, you kill him, then before you die you press your ulti to kill him as well.
I'm pretty sure it's LSD and cocaine. I'm pretty sure it is.
He's on some shit, this troll, dude.
League of Legends introduced.
No, it's actually from Han, the madman guy.
Oh, dude, did you...
yeah.
Oh, the level 25, I missed that. The
Yeah,
talent.
level 25.
It's a strong dispel now,
it's
not a
like
basic.
Ursa.
Dispel.
Yeah, you
Strong, good.
You get gripped, you just fucking ulti, you just run at him. No problem.
It's Ursa version 2, dude.
Yeah.
What if there's no one near you?
You go through the creeps, I guess?
You're just
Or
angry.
you
at
just look
creeps,
for
I
them. You just look for them.
No, he will hit the back.
No.
Apparently Troll doesn't change target after locking, so you just click it as soon as you're close to a hero and that hero is gone. He's dead.
guess. Yeah. That's fucking scary, dude.
That's
The worst
I
part is
wonder-
knowing that fucker playing troll has his hands off the keyboard right now. He knows that you're gonna die. You know that?
By the way, the question is, does it work on Roche?
No, of course not. That's
I
a
mean-
shitty question. That would be so fucking stupid.
I mean, this is still. I mean, it doesn't change much from the older battle trance for Roche, man.
Alright, next. Tusker replaced Frozen Sigil with Tag Team. Activatable aura lasts for 5 seconds. Causes affected enemies to take 25 to 100 more physical damage from attacks and be slowed by 75%.
For 0.5 seconds.
So that's on hit, right?
Yeah, so if you have a really fast hitting hero, they're not gonna run away and they take like mass. This is like AA buff, but aura instead of like
Yeah.
instead of limited amount of hits.
It's good for ganking.
So,
It's really good for
If
ganking.
you
Yeah, it's very
have,
strong.
like a
Windrunner Tusk.
brood or...
Sigil is really weak. I don't know what you
So
would
if you
max
just have a
actually.
brood and you just get hit by like 10, you just die. Instantly.
Yeah.
Wait,
works with
is it
broodlings,
all
that-
units?
They take from
Does this-
attacks.
does this work
from
on
any
both?
attacks.
There is
Yeah, I
no
guess so.
way this works with Woodmother or
If it works with
I'm
Woodmother,
pretty
it's
sure
actually
it's
just
just
broken.
You
heroes.
could just kill
But
Roshan in like
it could
0.5
work on
seconds.
Visage Burst because they count as heroes.
There's no fucking way it works on creeps.
It
It
should.
should work on Visage Birds. Wait, I'm gonna check that.
Like you put this on the spiderlings, you have like 10 spiderlings, that's 1,000 damage extra on them. Like what?
I'm
Like,
trying to-
And then
imagine
you have
all
Lycan
those-
to howl and give attack speed to the fucking
Just
spider
imagine
things.
like all those spiders grouped up in one spot on a web and he just tags them one time. This is minus an enemy. What?
That
Just
sounds pretty
disappears.
Sounds badass.
Seems very reliable with Visage though. Much
good.
more.
You know
much
what's
easier to
interesting
use.
with this patch is all these changes and heroes that are not gonna get removed from captain's mode. So like tournaments are gonna be crazy with this, right?
Tournament's gonna
Yep,
be-
yep,
Dude,
yep.
the fucking UK WESG qualifiers like in 2 days. Oh,
Yeah, well, have fun, dude. It's gonna be
oh,
fun.
I think France is in there now.
UK Dota will never recover. The changes are too big.
Fucking Netherlands is gonna be in there as well.
And here comes Underlord. Atrophy Aura now provides a permanent bonus damage from 2 to 5 when the hero dies under the aura. Seems kinda mediocre. Hero doesn't really hit
Healing-
much.
And this is gaining actually.
But eventually, like if you get a lot in a long game, you just buy an axe
mean-
and then
Underlord doesn't really kill that many heroes though. Like,
But people will
I mean,
die.
he
No,
doesn't
but-
kill
when they
them,
die under the
he's
aura,
not
so
really
if
a
they-
fighter, you
If
know.
you're just in the area,
Yeah, it's just under the aura. And remember, auras got increased, right? It's 1200 now, not 900.
Sure, that's fair. I just feel like
So-
Underlord is not really a high kill type hero. Even
well,
we'll see.
yeah, but if your team gets lots of kills around you and then you buy an
Infinite
ag,
scaling,
you know,
yeah. Infinite scaling at least.
I just think
Okay.
you get a point when you buy
Wait.
an ag.
Guys,
Is this including enemy or allied heroes? It's just when a hero dies, not when an enemy hero dies.
I shouldn't.
You
but
send in your team to
if
tactical
so, I have a
lead.
new job for my support.
CM, you get your fucking ass in there!
Atrophy aura doesn't affect atrophy. I guess. Oh no, man. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think they get affected by
Ah,
the
it
aura.
shouldn't.
But it says under the aura though.
It does affect them under the aura when you have
Yo,
ag
yo,
spells,
it's
so-
rocking on broodlings.
Oh my god, the Tusker
It's
works on
fucking
broodlings? That is the dumbest shit ever! So tag team
Alright.
works on fucking broodlings?
Yes.
Tusk Brood, that's the new competitive drafts, guys.
guys, the worst
They
part.
will work on Miss
Hero.
What
You
is
gonna read now.
What?
Another League of Legends hero incoming.
I wonder if affected enemies even, you know, like towers and shit, man. I don't know, man. Can you try the tower, Safi? I'm sure it doesn't work on a tower, but it's Ice Flock, so you never know.
Okay, I'll do it. One second.
All right, let's
You guys keep
going
going.
to
Waga,
Undying.
do
gonna
the
play
next
already,
one.
guys. Come on.
All right, I'm
The
reading
League of
this.
Legends hero.
I want to
So-
play Dota.
Undying has an ability rework, base movement speed reduced from 305 to 295, reworked Flesh Golem, no longer amplifies
No, it
damage.
doesn't work on towers.
Slow is now a constant of 24, 32 to 40% in a 375 AoE instead of 1 to 20%.
That's a big slow.
Yeah, it's a smaller AoE but very strong slow. Enemy units in 400 AoE lose 7% of
Aw.
their current HP per second as magic damage.
What?
the fuck?
This is a Heartstopper
gain-
on steroids.
Yeah.
Yes. Now continue reading. That's the best part.
You gain plus 400, plus 1000, plus 1600 health when in this mode. I guess
How do you
that's the easy mode they're referring to here. Cooldown is 110 seconds. Flesh Golem model size increased.
Yeah, bigger flesh golem.
Dude,
Yeah.
he went from having a really mediocre ulti to having a really fucking insane one.
It's insane. He's gonna.
Crumbling Island is back.
It's like Pudge with Rot, but way stronger, chasing after you. Slowing you. And, oh my god.
That's like.
I think you want to have this for like Tiny. You toss in the Undying, you're like, here, deal with him.
Oh damn.
Yeah, by
Well,
the way, we have a lot of people. Maybe we should do an in-house game.
But they is really.
no, I'm going to sleep after this, dude. It's late for me.
We're not done though. We need to keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
Waga, tomorrow we're playing. We're
Yeah,
playing this
tomorrow
shit.
we played it. We played.
Yeah, we're playing.
Alright, let's go. Ursa. Fixed overpower not consuming attack count when an attack is evaded. I didn't know that it was like that actually. Vengeful Whore. Vengeance Aura no longer creates illusions of dying allies. Vengeance Aura now creates the Scepter effect on dying as a base mechanic without the ability to cast spells. Gaining Scepter unlocks casting spells.
Oh,
What?
so you can play your solution.
You can play Core Venge, man. You just you don't care about casting spells or not.
But imagine a Terror Blade metamorphed already dies near
That
you.
doesn't work anymore.
So, almost no matter
oh.
what, the aura is always going to be active now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean, not
And
just
she
that,
hits
like,
pretty
if you have
hard.
a Core Venge, she dies once, but she has a second life.
Wait, does it actually work for allies or only Venge?
No,
No. It just said the allies no longer get illusions even at
Oh.
all.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thing is, like,
That
now
was-
Venge, you kill her twice.
Yeah, the dying allies illusion, they were very gimmicky. Like sometimes, most of the times it did nothing, and then sometimes you have like a dead fucking TB chasing you or something. It's ridiculous. But yeah, for the most part, this was very useless.
Wait,
Nether
so you
swap.
just you die, but you run around while you're dead? Is that it?
Wow,
No,
you're
you
a fucking
die.
hero, dude, without spells.
Yeah, that's all. So if you Core Venge, for example, with a bunch of items, you steal fucking, you steal this.
Yeah, you still fairly strong.
Wait,
Nether
wait.
swap range rescaled, and when Nether swap now has 2 charges with
That's
a 90
insane.
to 70 second cooldown. So I guess the moment you pick the skill, you're gonna instantly have 2 swaps.
Yep. For sure.
The range is the same on the first level, but less in the next 2.
Yeah, but having 2 swaps is sort of interesting. That really makes it possible to make plays happen.
A lot of plays. There's also, it's a very good gap closer too for a core bench.
Yeah, for
can
core bench you
cancel.
can make stuff happen.
You can cancel a lot more things now. From bigger ranges.
How confused would you think someone get? You just swap someone in, swap them back.
And with Scepter, apparently, you still have 10-second cooldown. It means you have 2 charges with 10 seconds.
Oh, that's true actually.
Yeah, Venge is strong.
That's true. Aghanims is super
I
interesting.
think Venge is a
What
core
the
now.
fuck?
I don't think
Yeah.
we're Venge support.
The fuck is
Second
this?
charge, 2 swaps.
Yeah, 2 swaps. You
What the
get
fuck is
to-
this?
you
Maybe
get to
just
play twice.
maybe just support Venge with Aghanims, you know, position 4 or something. And
Yeah,
How
it's gonna
about
be
you
confusing as
play
shit.
this with Bloodseeker and you rupture a guy and you double swap it instantly?
Yeah.
Doesn't he
You
just
just
vanish from the map?
I mean, he can't die
you-
anymore. You forget.
you don't want to do
It's-
it too.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's non-lethal, but he's gonna be 1% HP.
I think
mean,
if
it
you do
does,
it too
yeah.
fast, it might not deal damage at all. Actually, if you do it too quickly.
But you need to click twice, dude. I don't think if you're clicking too fast.
Yeah.
You need to readjust.
Venomancer, let's keep going, get this shit done. Venomancer
Yeah.
Plague Ward's collision size increased. Level 15 talent changed from 200 cast range to Gale Hero Impact summons 2 wards. So he gets that earlier. Level 20 talent changed from the wards to 15% spell lifesteal. That's kind of
very
crazy
good for
with
him.
Veno ulti.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
good on him.
Yeah.
And the Plague Ward's collision size increase means he can block people much easier that are trying to escape into trees and shit.
That's true.
But
And
it
the
doesn't
push-
say how much,
much,
more.
yeah.
Yeah, so this might not be relevant at all.
Maybe they're massive, dude.
Maybe it's huge.
Gigantic.
Maybe.
Okay, okay. Viper Nethertoxin AoE increased a little bit. Damage reskill to do more towards the end, but it stays roughly the same in the first 2 levels. A little bit more in the second level.
It's underwater.
Boring shit hero can get removed from the game. Warlock, Fatal Bonds now bounces from unit to unit rather than just searching units near the target. Fatal Bonds no longer ignores units in fog of war.
Oh.
Wow, that's really a big buff. Like, that was all you were looking for as a support Warlock, for that moment where you can bond all the enemies. But now if you see one enemy and you know they're smoked or something, you just insta-click it.
Yeah,
Not
but it doesn't say
the
how fast
question-
it
yeah,
does it.
exactly.
Can you dodge it? Like, this is the thing. It doesn't say.
I think
Who
it's
knows?
instant like Dazzle Wave, but the question to this is more like, what's the range for searching?
Yeah. Need to try
Yeah. Need to test that in-game, I
Yeah,
guess.
just
but
gonna
it
have to
sounds like a
play it
buff.
and see. This is this cannot be a nerf. This is only a buff.
Yeah,
I
sounds
think
like a
so.
really good buff.
Weaver, the Swarmers now have higher attack per turn. I guess
Oh,
if you
this is
attack
such-
move, you just hit them no
Yeah,
matter what.
attack
It's a
move will
huge-
target
a
it.
huge nerf. It's a huge nerf.
Yeah, I mean that should be like that anyway. Fuck that hero. Germinate attack cooldown increased by
that's
2
it.
seconds first level, 1 second second level, and then the rest are the same. So it's still the same at level 4.
It's pretty big. It's pretty big because you keep level 1 Germinate for quite some time.
Yeah, yeah. There's a DPS nerf on Weaver for level 1 and 2 Germinate attack. Witch Doctor Death Ward increased by a little bit. Quite a bit actually, level 1.
Yeah,
like, what
quite a
the
bit.
fuck?
Quite a bit of damage. I mean, level 1 going to 75 instead of 60 is pretty nice.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Alright. Wraith King, Skeleton's health reduced from 350 to 250.
Wait,
Skeletons
what?
now reincarnate
What?
3 seconds after dying the first time. They fucking come back, bro.
What the fuck is this?
They are taking after the king. They've learned. Show
Okay.
them their ways.
Zeus. Nimbus is no longer automatically selected when hitting tab. Oh, okay. I didn't
I mean,
even know
You
this
didn't
was
really
a
want to
thing.
select that.
I
Oh,
never
shit,
press
the other
tab
one,
when
though.
I'm playing Zeus.
The other one, dude. It's
Nimbus Lightning Bolt no longer benefits from cooldown reductions, which means you're taking the stun talent on this hero every single time now.
Yeah. And even then, Octarine is gonna be worse as well, so
Yeah,
kind of
I
sad
don't
for
think-
Zeus.
I don't think you're Octorian.